All right. Welcome to a Game Shorts live stream. How's everybody doing?
Hanging out with a puppy.
You got a puppy there, Ferret. I see that. All right.
Oh, it's because I have the stream up and I'm stupid.
Puppy.
What? All right.
Goodbye, everyone.
We need another person again. Oh, no. All right. It is Thursday. It is another community day. We've got a bunch of wonderful people with us. And look at all those wonderful people. We've got Colin, we've got Joe, we've got Jess, we've got James, and we've got Chris. Thank you guys for joining us. It is Werewolf Night.
Thank you for your patience.
Woo! All right, for those of you who that have not played Werewolves before, don't worry, kill Ferret. That's the rules. And that's the best way to do it. We are a village. Well, you all are a village of 6. I will be your moderator, going through everything, narrating, and helping guide everyone. Within this village, a werewolf lurks among you all. One of you is a werewolf, and each night the werewolf is going to eat someone. The werewolf is trying to get enough people killed that there's only one person and the werewolf left. The werewolf wins. But the village is not alone. There's 5 members of the village team. In this village, there are 2 vanilla villagers. You do nothing at night, you get a full night's sleep. So you are just the plain villagers, can't do anything, but you have the power to vote during the day. There is a hunter. The hunter protects the village, and when the hunter gets killed, the hunter can aim his gun at one person and take them with him. There is no deliberation, there is no negotiation, you just point and shoot when you die. There is a witch. The witch of this village is a master of potions and has 2 potions. One is a potion of healing. The witch gets to know who is being killed by the werewolf and can decide to use the potion of healing to protect that person and keep them alive one night. There's only 1 potion of healing, so once it's used, it's gone. There's also a potion of damage potion. The witch can throw the damage potion and kill someone at night. Again, only 1 damage potion.
This game's gonna end in like one day.
This is, yeah, I wanted some chaos in this one. And to add to this, there's Cupid. Cupid, on night 0, aims their bow and arrow and shoots 2 people who fall in love. They are linked, and if one dies, the other one dies of heartache.
Oh, God.
Yes, 4 people could die in... No, 3 people could die in one night, I think.
That's what we're aiming for.
With the right linking here.
Couldn't you have 4?
4, you're right, 4. I thought I had 4. So 4 people could die and the game could be over if you don't pick right. So those are the roles. You all have been sent your roles in direct message. There is the instructions on the role. If you do have a question, please send me a message in direct in the DM, and I will go ahead and explain it to you. In night 0, Cupid will be the only one waking up and will decide who's going to fall in love, but then Cupid doesn't wake up after that. The witch, I will be calling for your healing potion and your damage potion, even if you've used either one of them, just so that it's not always known if it was used or not. If someone is killed at night, we won't know what their role is, with the exception of the hunter, because you'll see the results of that in the daytime. But if you kill anyone, if anyone dies at night, we won't know what role they were. During the day, the village has to come together and decide to try and kill 1 person in this village and try and get the werewolf. So they will have to nominate, and there has to be a second. So, Ferret, you could nominate someone, and you would raise your hand if you've got video on, or just say, I nominate. And then if there's a second, someone else raises their hand and says second. Then you'll have about 10 seconds, whoever nominated, to explain why you nominated. The person will have about a 30-second defense of themselves. At that point, we will then take a vote. And I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, vote. And if you wish to kill, you're going to raise your hand. Or if you don't have a video on, you're going to send me kill as your vote in a DM. All right. Any questions before we begin?
Wait, do we know who those people who DM'd you voted for? Like, do they get like an anonymous vote?
That is one thing, because normally you can see the votes on screen. I can go ahead and announce it to make it fair for everyone.
All right.
So I will announce those votes if it's a open vote.
Darn you, Colin.
Making sure. You guys don't get any advantages. Or I guess you get poker face.
Exactly. I don't know. I can't trust that face there. I think we need to kill right now.
That's fair. I deserve that.
Okay. All right. You can vote to not kill and go straight to nighttime. That would be a daytime vote. Someone would say, I nominate to go to sleep. Has to be seconded. Has to be a unanimous vote to go to night. There is a time limit for the day and night. If you don't vote someone out in the daytime and we hit the time limit, everyone goes to sleep anyways. There was no kill during the day. Werewolves get a chance to continue along with all the other night characters. If you were nominated, put up, and did not get voted out, you cannot be nominated immediately again. So, Ferret gets put up as a nomination. We go through, we vote not to kill him. He cannot be nominated again until someone else has been nominated and put up on that same day. Only 3 nominations can happen in a day, and if we fail to kill after 3 nominations, it immediately goes to nighttime. All right. Village, you already...
Yeah, right.
I just see the White Castle over on the side there. I'm just... Love it. The White Castle.
White Castle real soon.
So the White Castle is a role that's going to come in on our second game, and that's to prevent ganking, constant ganking and picking on someone. So whoever was killed first in this game will not be allowed to be killed first next game. They will be protected by the White Castle.
I see Ferret's happy with this.
It's helpful. It really
I end up
is.
with the White Castle a lot.
All right. I do have one other question for those of you that have played before and comfortable with it. If Cupid selects you, do you want to know that who your partner is? Would it be good for me to send a message to both people to let them know who's linked?
No, it's a blind date.
What if you vote out your soulmate? And...
Oh well.
So in other versions, online versions of this game, they do know who's linked to them.
Okay.
So
I'm fine with it.
all right, I will send a message then.
Maybe you can commit suicide by voting.
All right. Then all right, villagers, it's been a long day and it's time for you all to go to sleep. So everyone close your eyes. It's been a long day. You know, there was actually someone who came through the village, a traveler from up north, that had all sorts of crazy stories about werewolves and monsters and everything, and it was enjoyable to listen to, but don't believe any of that. It's been such a quiet village for so many years. Nothing like that happens here. But there are some creatures that seem to stir in the night. Cupid, please wake up. Cupid, it's time to be mischief. Who would you like to point your first love arrow at? Okay. Who would you like to make them fall in love with? Thank you, Cupid. Please go back to sleep. If you get a message from me, You have been linked to someone by Cupid.
Wait, question. Do we still keep our eyes closed, or do we open them if you
You will keep your eyes closed for now. You will get this message in the daytime. I am using numbers and not names just because it's a little faster. All right. Village, wake up! There's been an alarming sound in the middle of the night. A scream. And, oh no! Cloud Ragnar has died! His body is in the middle of the town square. And you can tell that the body has been mauled by some sort of beast. Deep claw marks. Maybe that traveler was not telling tall tales. There must be a werewolf among you. It is time for you to discuss with each other what you think, and maybe time to kill someone in the village. Your day starts now.
So I know a lot of you are new. Usually we go with not killing anyone on day one because we don't have any information.
I'm completely fine with that.
We can honestly
Yeah.
vote to go to sleep, but with
Yeah,
all these
'cause-
crazy rolls, who knows how
Yeah.
many of us are gonna wake up tomorrow?
If we kill the wrong person, we could kill like 4 people in a chain reaction. So
Good.
That's so true.
yeah, I think skipping.
We don't have
I'm
a
best
scared of
really-
chain reaction.
Domino.
Just personally speaking.
I
My
mean,
camera freaking out?
But I guess the werewolf could also do a chain reaction. So.
kind of.
Ooh,
So
really?
what could happen is the witch could throw the bomb, the werewolf could kill the hunter could shoot one of Cupid's love people who could kill everybody, and then who would be left?
Wonderful.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I did set this up so that the werewolves could win in one night.
Lord.
Scary.
We could also lose for this in the same exact tone, but either way,
Mhm.
let's see what happens. I vote to go to sleep. Any
So- We have a
I also
nomination
vote
to go to sleep. All right, so we're going to vote to sleep. Raise your hand if you wish to go to sleep. 3, 2, 1, vote. Whoop, I lost my app there. For those of you without video, go ahead and send me a message.
No.
Wait, I'm not even raising my hand. Hold on. There we go.
Thank you.
Thanks, James.
Yeah.
All right, that's an unanimous. Village, go to sleep.
Good night.
All right, everyone close your eyes. All right. We only have 2 rolls that wake up at night. Werewolf, wake up. My app is not wanting to work right now. There we go. Hello, Werewolf. Things are interesting here. You're hungry. You need to feed. Who would you like to kill tonight? Thank you, Werewolf. Werewolf, go to sleep. Second here. I need to make some. Give me one moment. Witch, wake up. Witch, you have a feeling. You realize that this person is going to be killed by the werewolves tonight. Do you wish to use your potion of healing to protect them? If so, give me a thumbs up for yes, give me a thumbs down for no, or if you happen to be one of our non-video people, send me a message. Can you do that again? I missed that. I apologize. Okay, Witch, you also have a potion of destruction. Do you wish to use it tonight? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. All right, and if you wish to use it, who would you like to use it on? Okay, thank you. Please hold on for just 1 second. Sorry, I'm having some tech issues here for just 1 second.
It's the best night's sleep ever.
All right. All right. Which could you please respond to my message for just a second here? All right, I think I got things fixed. My Werewolf app is having some issues, so I'm not going to have it on screen, unfortunately, but I will call out times for you guys. All right, Village, wake up!
Man,
There
my
has
well
been a death.
Oh man.
And
I'm actually
sorry,
really
producer
tired.
Cloud, you're going to have to do this on the fly here. Joe, you did not make it through the night.
Imagine my shock.
Oh my god.
That's nothing.
All right. So sorry, Joe, you didn't make it, but the rest of the village gets up, finds Joe's body, and realizes there's still danger. So please continue your discussions.
Okay, so only one person died.
One of you is a monster.
Cloud, we are on day 2.
So that means we still have the witch, the hunter, and Cupid's couple.
Do we know what Joe was after he dies? Or
No, 'cause he
Unfortunately,
died
not
at
at
night.
night.
If
Oh.
we kill somebody during the day, they get revealed.
Oh, okay, cool.
What we do know is he wasn't the witch because he would have saved himself. We also know he's not the werewolf because the game would have ended.
Yeah.
So
That is correct.
our best bet was he either was Cupid or a villager.
Mhm.
Would it be a good idea if Cupid is still here to reveal themselves, just so that we know Joe was one of the 2 original, like, vanilla villagers?
Yeah, I don't see any harm in it. I'm Cupid.
Man, I wish phone display was in trash.
Sorry?
Because for some odd reason, I get black screens with some people when they turn on fat face cams. I don't know
It
why.
just sometimes takes some time to load. Alright,
Hmm.
well, should we start thinking about voting or something? Or are we just...
We've got to think about it for sure. I don't. We still outnumber the werewolf pretty heavily, and we've got a lot of firepower.
We also got a lot of liabilities, domino effects.
Well, there's also a liability for the
Mhm.
werewolf too, right? Because the werewolf could accidentally be part of Cupid's couple. I may have picked the werewolf, and they might be terrified to kill a certain person.
Oh, so werewolves can fall in love.
Yep, it's
Werewolves can fall in
cross species, Colin. It's cross
People
species.
love.
Becomes a werewolf like just because the werewolf has to kill his own
2 minutes left in the daytime, just a heads up.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we should vote then. That's like a lot safer that I know that they can just...
Okay, so pretty good feeling Joe is likely a villager. He would have saved himself if he was the witch, and if he was the hunter, he would have
Yes.
taken a shot. So there's one villager left, one witch, one hunter. I'm Cupid, and then we've got a werewolf.
But if we know the couple and the person, like the
Don't
part...
want to reveal the couple.
Yeah, I know.
The werewolf could get 2 for 1.
No, yeah, I'm trying to think about it. Because, like, then the werewolf might start, like, avoiding the other couple, and then they'll be...
Yeah,
left
I'm
at
keeping an
the
eye
end.
on it. Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Wait, sir, did you just say you were Cupid?
Yeah, I'm Cupid.
Yeah, I
Wait,
mean,
we're not
at this
on
point, he's just a
1
normal
minute left.
villager. Well, actually, no, because he knows the couple.
But so does the people in the couple.
Yeah, true.
All right, I think it's actually working now. I think I can get it in there. All right, you have a little over 30 seconds left in the daytime to decide if you want to kill anyone or not.
Yeah, I think we should go to bed.
So we have a vote for bed. Does
I
anyone
think
second it?
we can probably go to bed tonight, and we need to vote tomorrow. If there is a tomorrow, we're gonna have to see how this goes.
And
Yeah.
if we were
15
to
seconds
accuse
left.
anybody, we cannot accuse them again until someone else has been accused, right?
Only on the
That's
same day. Only on the same day.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Just
Yeah.
one day.
All right. I'll vote good night.
So when you vote, it's like you vote, you like accuse somebody, and then there's like a second. And
Someone
then
else has
vote?
to second it. It is
Okay.
time for the village to go to sleep.
All right. Good night again, guys.
All right. Village, go to sleep. Some of you can still see the phantom image of Joe staring, silently judging.
Sorry, Joe.
One thing I do ask, by the way, when you are ghosts, please do not try to give away any information, since because there is an actual ghost role in this game where you could actually be helpful to the game as a ghost. All right, werewolf, wake up. Werewolf. Thank you, werewolf. Please go back to sleep. Witch, wake up. This is who you feel dread about tonight. Interesting. I'm actually getting a bit of a lag on my screen here. Okay. Would you like to use your potion of protection? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. Thank you. Would you like to use your potion of destruction? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. And who would you like to use that on? Thank you, Witch. You can go back to sleep. All right. Village, wake up.
I'm here.
You all wake up, and you look around to see, have all of you made it through the night? Unfortunately, not everyone has. For you see Chris's body on the ground. But that's not all. You see Ferret's body as well. Ferret and Chris join Joe in the afterlife.
The domino.
There are 3 of you left. Daytime starts now.
Ooh. This is awkward. James here?
I'm here.
Okay, James, did you hear what happened?
I have to clean up soda. What did you guys say? I heard
No, about like
We
what
haven't said anything.
I heard Ferret and Chris died.
Yeah. So there's 3 of us, which means we have to choose one of us.
I think
This is literally Miss Lynch or lose.
so. It's me, Colin, and Nelly.
My name's Jess, but okay.
I read your
Nice try.
thing. I don't know. I thought I read it wrong. Jess. I'm gonna guess Colin's always been a good imposter in Among Us. I'm guessing Colin.
See, I don't know. I've never played with either of you. I've played with Joe and Ferret. That's it. And Ryan.
Yeah. I just want to vote James now that he wants me down. But I'm trying to think about both of them. I mean, like, you know, it's kind of... It's not like Among Us.
For the newer players, I'm going to pause the timer here for a second because we are in a very interesting situation here. If you vote the wrong person out, werewolves win.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
That's what I said. Miss Lynch or lose.
Possibly.
Possible. Oh, okay.
I will continue.
Okay. So, I'm guessing the witch and the werewolf are still... Right? I guess that's the only scenario.
It's probably the hunter and the werewolf.
Oh, okay.
Because the witch can only use her potion of healing or her potion of destruction at night.
Okay. Yeah. See, it doesn't matter if you're voted.
Didn't the guy explain that you can only have 1 harming potion and 1 protection potion?
That is
Yes.
true.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
there is a possibility that there are no winners in this game mode.
Rough.
You would do that. You would.
Our tiny village has been... We all just kill each other.
In the situation that we go tonight, and it's werewolf versus witch, and the witch still has a destruction potion, the werewolf can kill the witch can throw the destruction potion, and no one wins.
That too.
Alright. Well, we can't really investigate anything, so I'm just gonna say I would vote for James right now. And then you guys, whoever you want to vote for.
Are you nominating him?
So that's a nomination for James.
Yeah.
That's a nomination for James. Is there a second?
Second.
All right. So, Colin, go ahead. First, Colin, go ahead and explain why you're not nominating James.
I mean, honestly, there isn't a huge reason. He just kind of accused me before. And so I figured I would go with the first person who threw out an accusation. But he didn't, he was kind of like a soft accusation that he threw out, so.
Yeah, I was a soft accusation. Really sure of it.
James, your defense. You've got 30 seconds for your defense.
My accusation is
accusing in your defense.
But it's really like, why would I be the werewolf or the witch if I can't even like pull it out or anything like that? I just don't just kill me off. I don't know at this point. I'm not really good at defending myself.
All right, we are going to vote here, and all three of you get a vote. So raise your hand if you wish to kill. 3, 2, 1, vote.
I liked his defense.
And James, send me your vote, please. Because technically you are the deciding vote.
Oh, he can vote for himself.
Yeah.
All right, the vote does not pass. 2 against 1. The day continues.
I just didn't like that he said, just kill me.
So James cannot be nominated again. You can still nominate either Jess or Colin.
Colin seems...
I mean, I just saved James right there.
I mean, true.
Maybe
but he also didn't have a defense.
30 seconds
That's
left.
the only reason that I did vote him.
I kind of felt bad that he didn't have a defense. I second.
Oh, we're nominating Jess?
On Jess. Yeah, didn't he just say he did?
I didn't quite hear it. Okay. James, your explanation for nominating Jess?
I'm trying to... Yeah, I know. It's your fault!
All right. So we're going to go ahead and just go ahead and give your defense.
I'm a villager. That's my only role. I only voted for the other guy because he didn't have a defense. I frankly don't have one either. But besides that, I'm just a vanilla villager, just trying to win.
All right, time to vote. James, go ahead and message me your vote. 3, 2, 1, vote.
I like James's kill me better.
Okay. I will ask that you all be a little quicker on your votes, yes or no. Colin, I will count that as a yes. The vote passes 2-1. Jess, reveal your role, please.
I was the werewolf.
You have killed the werewolf. Villagers win. Congratulations.
I knew James was cool.
So we were in an interesting setup because technically there wouldn't have been a winner no matter what. It depends on. Werewolves could have won if you took James out. Jess would have killed Colin, instantly won the game. Colin then kills Jess.
Yeah, I was Hunter.
And then no one wins. But the other thing I forgot to mention is technically Cupid could have still been in play if that was a witch double kill. So there was
Wait. So Chris and Ferret were the couple or no?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I linked
Who's the
myself
witch?
to him.
So wait, so
I didn't know you
Cupid.
could do that.
I handle my
I asked
test,
before
so,
game.
he's
So
a
he asked, and
I
I
was very-
the card actually says
It says two people.
two
What if-
people. It does not say two other people.
Cupid fell in love with a werewolf.
I do love the confusion because we moved the numbers around and James thought he was number 6. So when I first go, hey, so number 5 is going to die, which is him, and he's the witch.
He wanted to get Chris.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And I'm like, you don't want to use the healing potion on yourself. He goes, all right, fine, I'll use it. Great. Who are you going to use the damage potion on? He goes, number 5. And I'm like, wait.
Wait a minute. So James
Wait,
killed
hold on.
me?
James
No,
actually
you.
Joe killed me.
I killed Joe. I was in the face. He was just staring. So I'm like, Joe, I'm sorry, man, with my head nodding back and forth. I had to make a
So
decision
fucked.
real quick.
I had to send you a message, James, because I'm like, wait, so you're attacked by the werewolf, you're going to protect yourself, then you're going to kill yourself with the potion. And then he goes, wait, I thought I was number 6. I'm like, no, you're 5. He goes, oh, well, yes, I want to protect myself. No, I don't want to use the potion on myself. But I'll go ahead and use it on number 3. And I'm like, all right. You're now protected by the White Castle.
Yay.
So enthusiastic.
I'm always first killed. Like, Scott likes to pretend and whine and cry like he's always first killed. But it's always me. Even when the wolf purposefully doesn't go for me, I still end up first killed because the hunter gets me. The witch gets me. Something happens, like the
I
moon
deliberately
falls from the sky
avoided you,
and
Joe.
lands on my
He's
hut.
setting himself
Like-
up because he's going to be the werewolf next game, and he's going to guilt you all into not killing him.
That would be true.
Dude, I was like, okay, I gotta pick
Yeah, he can
someone
use it.
quick.
Wait, so the werewolf could get the White Knight, or White Castle thing?
Yes.
White Knight. My bad.
Wait, yeah, so then the werewolf's just protected for a round?
Just around, but I mean,
Yeah.
typically the werewolf doesn't die first anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Makes for a pretty short game.
I'm sorry, Joe. I had to make a decision quick.
Uh-huh.
Hey, if James dies first, I don't know.
I deserve it, man. I had to make a decision quick.
If James dies first, either Joe is mad or somebody is mad for Joe.
I mean, if the werewolf wanted to take out James first on my behalf, I appreciate it.
The funny thing, though, I got attacked by the werewolf. I just got lucky.
I said what I said, James. I said what I said.
He wouldn't be opposed.
Hey, Fed.
Sorry.
My bad.
Cloud, I'm trying to figure out what's on your screen right now.
Hello.
You didn't like Chris as the puppy?
All right, give me a second. Fed's jumping in as Fed will actually be number 5. So James, we're gonna have to move you now.
James
Wait,
is 6.
James is
I love
6.
how
Chris is
James-
7.
Yeah, and I won't get confused anymore.
I
This
got
is
those
no,
are the
gonna have to
games.
be everyone on video.
He's his
No.
original number.
No, we're not gonna be next to Jess.
I thought Jeff
No,
was
no
gonna
next to Jess.
be 5, and I was gonna be number 6. That's why I was like, okay, I might kill off her first.
I wonder if there's some psychology number
I
that
don't want to be
everybody
next to
can-
Jess because Jess
Well,
will
then
come
you should have
home.
gotten here earlier, Fed. Deal with it. You're next to Jess.
Oh, well.
Are we changing up some rules for this round?
We will
With an
be.
additional player.
I am actually getting the rolls to Cloud right now, so he can get his side ready. I will be getting rolls to you all once I randomize them for you all. You volunteered for this, I'm saying.
It's working great.
Fine.
Yeah, it looks cool. Looks professional.
You're doing great, Cloud.
Yeah, if you just focus on Cloud's window, not anyone else's, you'll have all the info you need.
Okay.
Yeah, you have them all. All right, I see Mike in chat, but is he going to be joining us? Is the question.
I love us.
I like me.
Ouch.
I tolerate you.
Aw, thanks. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said.
I'm a kind person.
We took Joe in at MagFest when he had nowhere to go,
Kind
and he
people
tolerates
tolerate.
us.
This is high praise. I don't understand why your feelings are hurt.
Yeah, love is here, and then tolerate is like right there.
Exactly. This is greater than love.
All right. Rolls are coming out to you guys in just a second. We do have 2 new rolls coming in to this game. Well, yeah, of course. All right,
God of chaos.
everyone. I am drunk on power. What?
There's Zeus, who's the god of lightning, and then Ryan's the god of the tiny village.
I have the wrong roll, Cloud. Wrong roll. I'm sorry. Oh, yep. I messed that one up. I got to take a second to rebalance this.
Amendment. I tolerate Cloud and Ferret.
Toleration list.
That does not balance the way I wanted. Okay, that's what I needed, I think. Oop.
Oh, I'm a doggy.
You don't care about the looks of the dog, Chris?
Yay!
Okay, it's a little tip towards the werewolf side, but we're gonna have fun with this one. Here are the rolls. Let me actually just. Oh wait.
I feel like a little tip towards the werewolf side is going to mean we're going to wake up and there's 3 people.
Like 3 people dead on day 1.
Yeah. We just have to vote right from the beginning.
I nominate Scott.
Second.
You said it was you, Joe.
Prematurely.
Scott, I died first, my guy.
That means my plan worked.
Really likes to give the same rolls back to everyone again. I'm trying to.
Yeah, fair. It's just going to shame us so that we never vote for him.
Where's the fun in that?
Well, I definitely wasn't voting for him last game.
Yeah, when you said let's all vote for Ferret, I was like, well, I know who's gonna be my Cupid partner.
Darn it.
That is actually very smart. Hey, if I'm going down, you're going down with me.
Outsmarted by Ferret once again.
Okay, there's the rolls.
I have one thing though. If somebody was in love with the werewolf, wouldn't they know they're a werewolf?
No,
Or have they just been hit?
you just know that they're in
Hidden.
love with each other.
So the werewolf could
You
just
see
like
past the
eat
werewolf.
their secret lover and then just die.
Romeo and Juliet.
It's like on Buffy.
It's
When
like
Oz
Usually,
hid the fact that he was a werewolf from Willow for a while.
well, no.
Just like
Okay.
that.
The
Did
way
it in Twilight too for some time.
I love that show.
usually the way that ends where it works out, depending upon like how powerful that werewolf is. They're always like werewolves always basically telling them like, no, don't kill that person, don't kill that person. Like that one person, because they're like, that's gonna end up being like,
Hey!
Cool.
Alright, so... I lost track where I am. Okay, hold on. I'm getting the... rolls are coming out to you all in messages right now. And then I will go over all the new rolls.
Are there plain villagers this time, or is everybody
There are
like...
3 plain villagers this time.
okay.
Ooh, spooky movie.
So, who else is watching WandaVision? Huh? Huh?
Me! Oh my god, me! I haven't watched I haven't seen the most recent episode, but me and my roommate are gonna watch tomorrow.
All I won't say is
So you're going to watch 2 episodes tomorrow then?
Does one come out?
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yes.
Then yes, I am
the
caught
second
up.
it drops on Disney Plus tonight. I'm gonna keep refreshing until the new episode is out.
That's always the best
mean,
when
just-
you watch
I am
TV.
obsessed.
When episode comes out, then I'm gonna go watch it.
Chris,
I
what
think
time zone are you in?
Eastern?
Same here.
Yeah, 3 a.m. You don't have
Yeah,
to
alright,
refresh
3
anything.
a.m.
Just
3
3 a.m. Open it and it'll be there.
I got a date with Disney Plus at 3 a.m.
For some reason, I thought they came out on Thursdays.
I mean, it depends. For me, it's Thursday until the sun comes up. So technically, in my mind, it's still Thursday
Yeah, you
When
have
I
it on the
watch it.
bed.
at 3 a.m.
If I was up till 3 a.m., I'd have to tell my boss I'm not gonna be there tomorrow.
why you have to go to work at like 4?
6.
Ooh, gross.
I start at
I'm
6.
so sorry.
That's just an act of violence that
I'm up
cannot
at
be
2, though.
accepted.
Jess used to go. Wait, hold on. Jess used to go to work at 4 a.m. and she'd be up until like, what was it, midnight with us, and she'd be like, "Okay, boys, I'm taking you guys out."
Okay,
When we
but I'm
watch
like,
like
I don't
Used to do that.
Yeah. We
I don't
watch Masked Singer
hate
until like
myself.
midnight, and you're like, you'd be falling asleep on the couch.
I would. Very true.
Yeah, let's just send out a message that nobody has to work anymore. And we can all,
Yeah.
when WandaVision releases.
Just call my boss, be like, hey, just say Ferret's not gonna make it in tomorrow.
Did you
And-
guys... Cloud, did you
Girl,
really
get
make
the
me
memo.
know Corneo? Oh, I saw that. I saw that. All right, you guys ready for rolls?
The new
Yeah.
A.
We're getting new roles again.
So you all have been sent your roles, and I'm going to tell everyone what roles are in this game. So, in this new village, there are 3 vanilla villagers. Cupid has returned, and you all needed more help, have gotten the help of a seer. At night, the seer gets to point at someone, and they will find out if they are a werewolf or not a werewolf, so basically a villager. So W for werewolf, V for villager. Also, we have a cursed villager. This villager is a villager on the village team, but if the werewolf kills them, they don't die, they get turned into a werewolf, wake up at night with the werewolves on the next night, and now win on the werewolf team. So they change teams. And then we have the return of the werewolf. So we have one werewolf, but it could turn into two werewolves in this game.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Nah,
All right.
we'll find the way.
Oh my god, Chris, what the heck?
What?
I see dude. What the heck is that curse image?
Chris face reveal.
Oh my god. Why?
All right, it is time for night 0, so everyone fall asleep. All right, just making sure everyone can't see their screens. Good. All right. Cupid, wake up. Who's the first person you want to point your arrow at? And who's the second person you want to point your arrow at? Thank you. Oh. Hold. Hey, Oscar.
Hey, sorry. Let me mute.
Not a problem. Give us a second. We're gonna get. We're in a game right now, but feel free to watch. All right. Those of you that have fallen in love, I will be sending you messages in just a second. All right, Cupid, you can go back to sleep. Seer, wake up. It's night 0. You get to look at someone and find out if they are werewolf or villager. Remember, this is a werewolf. This is a villager. You see. All right. Seer, please go back to sleep. Village, wake up. It is day 1. Oscar now gets a little bit.
Oh my gosh, I just got here. No shade. I hate you all.
It's all right. Well, during the discussion, Cloud will probably have some time to move a few things around if needed. All right. The day has started. If anyone wishes to discuss anything for the day.
I'm chilling.
This is pretty fun.
I mean, if the werewolf wants to say who they are, that's really cool. We won't judge.
That would be very helpful. Or the curse, so we can just vote you out. That would also help.
Oh, bruh. Like, how's everybody's life doing on this beautiful day?
Well, werewolf problem.
A little anxious. Tad bit.
I bought a bunch of werewolf spray.
Let's hope that can protect you Thank you, Cole and me.
So that's what they were sold out at the store.
And just a reminder, Joe has the castle on him.
Yeah, I was thinking about.
I mean, I'm just saying. I know you were all going to nominate me immediately.
No,
You have to at least
Nothing
wait a
says-
night. All right.
Nothing says we can't nominate you. We just can't vote you out.
do a fake vote.
Wait, I have a question.
Thank you for that clarification. Thank you.
So, what if Joe had the curse and the werewolf went after him? Would he just be like protected, or would he still turn
Only
into a
on the
werewolf?
first night. Like night 1, right?
Only until there's the first kill.
Mm,
Okay.
that would be a weird situation.
What, you got any good jokes?
So a rich man and a poor man.
Can vote to go to sleep if you wish.
I vote for night to come.
Rich man, poor man, werewolf.
I nominate Colin.
Oh god.
I nominate Colin.
If anyone's a cursed villager, it is Colin.
Was I cursed last round too? Is that how it works?
No, there was not a cursed villager last round. We just
Yeah,
got
but
this
He's
round.
acting like I've always been cursed. Predetermined.
Maybe.
Maybe you
It's
already
not a
accused
joke,
me of
though.
it,
I
guys.
do nominate Colin.
There is a
Colin.
nomination for Colin. Does
There
anyone
was also
second
a
it?
second.
Yeah, Ferret
one
seconded
second.
it.
All right, who nominated, by the way?
Chris, me, number 7.
Who else?
Chris, explain your nomination. You've got 10 seconds to share.
Colin seems like a cursed child to me. He is cursed. I want him God. I do not want to deal with 2 werewolves. I nominate Colin. That is my
God,
argument.
All
He
right.
thinks my whole generation is cursed.
Colin, your defense, and no one's. Please do not interrupt him during his defense.
Yeah, whenever I say something against Chris's opinion, he says, your whole generation is cursed. Someone needs to teach you right. I feel like this is just payback. This is just...
That
time.
sounds like Chris.
Are you Gen Z or you're millennial? Because Gen Z is the one that's
He's a
cursed, not
Zoomer.
millennials.
I don't even know.
He's a
I
Zoomer.
don't even-
All
What
right.
about Gen Alpha, man? They don't know anything.
All right. It is time to vote. For James and Chris, send me your votes, please. And 3, 2, 1, vote. Raise your hand to kill.
Hi.
We have enough people. We can vote day 1.
Chris votes yes. James votes no.
Oh,
Does not pass. We continue with the day.
Solidarity, Chris.
To be honest, I thought there were going to be more votes. Thank God.
I'm sad, but it's okay. There are more days.
What reason do you have to
Oh,
be a big
man,
cat?
there was a cursed child.
Remember, you can vote to go to sleep also.
I'm not going to vote for Chris because I'm the bigger man.
Honestly,
Right.
This man,
Beast.
man,
You have
just
to
want
have
to let
the
you know.
cover.
If you do vote Chris up, I will second it. Don't worry.
I'll turn the other cheek, you know. I'll let it slide. But if I end up dead,
So there was a vote. Someone did nominate to go to sleep. Was there a second?
oh yeah,
I
I'll
want to
second
go
that.
to sleep.
There's a second. All right, this needs to be a unanimous vote. 3, 2, 1, vote. Raise your hand if you want to go to sleep.
I'm raising my hand.
I'll hold you all hostage.
Did you
I
get the
hate you
anger
so
out of
much,
your system?
The vote is not unanimous. The day continues.
So
I
what
nominate
are you doing?
Scott.
There's a
Second.
nomination. Okay. No,
That's brutal. I
your
don't
explanation?
Wait, what happened?
Holding us hostage. We do not negotiate with terrorists. Get him out.
All right, and Ferret, both your accusation and defense, since you seconded your own accusation.
Well, I have to admit he does have a good point. I'm absolutely holding you guys hostage, which is pretty mean of me to do. But in my defense, I'm having fun, and I am only a villager.
Oh, and
all
I don't
I
even
have
have
for
the
you.
Tanner role in the game yet.
All right, I'm voting him out.
All right, time to vote.
Again.
Some of your votes. 3, 2, 1, vote. Raise your hand to kill.
No, Scott.
Okay, James, waiting for your vote. Thank you. The vote is 3 and 4 killing, so it does not pass. Do I even need to tell you which one of the two of them voted to kill you, Ferret?
You know who it was. You know who it was.
Call it, Ferret, I
Shoot me with another love arrow. Do it.
Maybe I will.
Day continues. Cullen can now be nominated again since there was another nomination.
Really?
Really
Really now?
Don't keep getting pissed
Is that true?
Was there any reason to point that out?
No.
I'm enjoying this.
I was playing the long con.
Just Ferret just hoping for another opportunity to vote me.
This is awful, man. Let the man be. Let him live.
Fine. I'll go
You
to
would
sleep
say
or
that,
whatever.
werewolf.
I swear if I go to sleep and I wake up dead.
Our chat has some. They think they know who the werewolf is. We'll
Chris
see if
needs a
it's
good killing to have a good night's sleep.
Village, the day is over. Just go to sleep, please.
Fine.
All right.
I'll get him next time.
All right. Who do I even have waking up? Okay. Seer, wake up. Who would you like to look at tonight? Seer, please go to sleep. Werewolf, wake up. Who would you like to kill tonight? Please give me that number. Thank you, Werewolf. Please go to sleep. All right. Village, wake up. It is a new day. During the night, you could hear a howl. You heard commotion, and you heard a second howl. All of you are still alive, but a new werewolf has joined you. Continue with the day.
Well, crap.
Got him on first strike.
Do you have a good night's sleep, Chris? No kills for you.
Okay, so my best guess, and this is Fed's strategy, and he's admitted this to me before, is he likes to tell the werewolf when he's the curse so that the curse turns him. So I nominate Fed.
Here's a nomination for Fed. Is there a second?
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
second it.
It's unusual.
Second. All right, Barrett, your explanation?
I just gave it, but I'll give it again for funsies. Fed likes to tell the werewolf. He's talked about this before. When he's the cursed, that he says like when he's sleeping, so that the werewolf will pick him, and then there will be two werewolves.
Okay.
I have a different curse strategy, as some of you may know. I try to win as villager, but that's my role.
Some rules mechanics for everyone also. I paused the timer for a second. Veteran players know this, but for the new players, when the seer sees a werewolf, they see a W. If they see a human player, they see a villager. If the cursed is still on the villager team, they see them as a villager. If they've been turned and then the seer sees them, then they'll look like a werewolf. So that's the one thing to think about for whenever there are seer plays and everything. So, all right, I will continue and Fed your defense.
The shock on
So-
his face.
Let's see. How would I explain this? I'm the person that put love in the air, so we'll just leave it as that. Nobody asked, so if Cupid would come out, but that's basically one of my defenses.
I don't know. Werewolves might put love in the air.
Time to vote. So James, Chris, please send me your votes. Raise your hand to kill. 3, 2, 1, vote. All right. Give me a second to coordinate all this. Anyone who had their hands up, please keep them up for a second. For fairness, James had a raised hand. Chris had a hand down. So we've got 1, 2. Who's raised their hands to kill? 1, 2, 3. Does not pass.
So Chris.
3 against 4. That is saved. The day continues.
So when there's some evidence, you don't vote, but when there's no evidence, you
Well,
vote.
the only evidence is Farrad saying that this is how Superfed likes to play.
I
So
mean,
that
which
would
is true.
just
True,
be
and he
all
does.
the new people taking their word on it.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, but that's like the
Farrad
best
could be the
evidence.
werewolf, turn somebody, trying to get a third person out. And then,
keep in mind, I could have I could have voted for Fed, but I didn't, and that would have killed Fed.
All right. Sorry for trusting people. Gee.
why'd you nominate him to not vote for him?
Because he came out as Cupid, and I didn't hear anybody else claim Cupid.
That's,
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
that's why I didn't vote for him too. So I mean, that is fine. That's fair. Whatever.
It would
Use logic against me. Fair. Whatever.
it would make sense if the other Cupid would come out. So
There's no reason for Cupid not to come out after he's already done his deed. I mean,
yeah. I didn't
Maybe
think about it
Cupid's
like
shy.
that.
Well,
Cupid shy.
Keep it out of misfire.
usually the rule of thumb is that if
2 minutes
unless
left.
somebody asks if Cupid's gonna
2
come out,
minutes
Cupid's
left.
not gonna come out. Cupid's gonna hide in that
Well,
closet.
I still feel like Colin was cursed, so maybe he's a werewolf.
I
Maybe he got killed last night.
don't understand why you think I'm cursed.
I'll tell you who it was.
Maybe I don't understand because there's no
Joe
reason.
is not the cursed. That's all we know. I'm using the White Castle to our advantage.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Smart.
But he could have been the werewolf, right?
He absolutely could have been
Oh.
werewolf.
That absolutely is true.
But I'm not voting Joe. You can't trick me.
I'm not trying to. If anything, I'm still inclined to vote Colin.
Aw.
No, but wait, does Joe's White Castle go away now, or we have to kill somebody first before that goes away?
I think somebody has to die.
Oh.
Well,
There
James
hasn't
is
been a
quiet,
death.
maybe he did something.
There hasn't been a death, so the castle still is in play.
I think I'm always quiet. I mean,
Dang.
Among Us. I haven't done nothing wrong.
If we do like logic here, right? What if, right?
I'm just here
The
listening.
Joe is actually the curse, but since we actually can't kill Joe, no.
He can't be the cursed
No,
because the werewolf wouldn't have been able to attack him.
Yeah, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
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 Yep, Dad.
No, like logic. Like I'm like thinking, like, wait, could it possibly he actually could, because the rules of he's not killing technically the curse. If like if
I
he
doubt
knows that-
whoever the werewolf was thinking of that deep into it. You could attack him and then have nothing happen. That would have been ridiculous.
Maybe
You
werewolves
sure you
see
want
the
to attack
future.
3? Okay, nothing happens.
But I nominate Colin.
Seconded.
Oh. Piss off.
You're muted.
Oh, I can't hear Ryan.
He's
Can't
muted.
even.
Thank you. Sorry. I've been trying to. Okay, so we have a nomination and a second for Colin, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So who nominated?
I did.
Of course. Go ahead with your
I'm proud with that one.
your accusation, please.
Well, if Superfed is Cupid and Ferret isn't a werewolf because he didn't kill someone when he could have gotten them out, and Joe isn't the curse because he was castled, you know, in my mind, it's either Jess, Colin, or James. Out of those three, I have a pretty good shot I'm going to get one of the two werewolves if I just nominate any of those three people.
3 is like half the people.
Well, there's 3 people and 2 werewolves that it could be in my mind. So, any, mini, mighty mode, you and James, you lost. Deal with it.
All right. Colin, your defense.
I don't know. I guess I just gotta deal with it. That's what.
Jesus,
I can't argue with any meeny miny mo.
All right.
I was taught one thing.
I'm sorry.
Time to vote. James, Chris, go ahead and give me your votes. You don't need to wait for my countdown, by the way, so go ahead and send them to me now since no one else can see them. And 3, 2, 1, vote.
Oh, God.
I want a little faster on this. Make a decision when I say vote. No more. I don't want you looking at each other to make the decision on this in the future. There are 5 votes for yes, and only 2 votes for no. So, Colin, you have died. Please reveal your role. You can just say it.
I'm a werewolf now, right?
Yep. You were the cursed turned werewolf.
Yes!
The first time.
I knew it! Cursed child, I knew it!
Good job, Chris.
My generation is always going to be cursed, I guess.
All right. Village, go to sleep. The castle is now gone and will be on Colin next game.
Thank you. At least I get something
Being
out of
attacked twice.
Now I can watch everything, right?
Yes. Yeah, you do not need to close your eyes at night.
Cool.
All right. Seer, wake up. Who would you like to point at? All right, Seer, please go back to sleep. Werewolf, wake up. Who would you like to eat tonight? Please make sure you're giving me a number since organization is not always the same. Thank you. Werewolf, please go back to sleep. All right. Village, wake up. Poor Colin was killed the night before. You just dumped him in a dumpster on the side of the village. And he was a misunderstood monster. But when you went to go check to see if the trash had been taken out yet, you found that unfortunately Chris's body is there too, mangled to death.
That's fair.
Was that a revenge kill from the werewolf?
It might have been.
I killed his cursed
Probably
child.
was.
All right, continue your day.
Question: if the seer is still around, would it be a good idea for the seer to reveal themselves? Because at this point, they would have saw 3 people.
You're right. I did see 3 people. First, I checked Fed and saw Villager. Then I checked Chris and saw Villager. And then I checked James and saw Werewolf.
Easy enough for me. That's who I was thinking it was anyway.
So I nominate James.
Seconded.
It was
All right. I mean,
greatest defense ever.
Killed my buddy.
Miny Mo wins again.
Hold on. Because this is James's first time as in Werewolves, I'd like to give him an opportunity to try and pull on every villager's heartstrings here and try and explain why you should not kill him. James, go.
Guys, I'm innocent. I have a wife and 2 kids. Come and save me, please. Don't murder.
Wait. No, we know that he's lying already. A wife and 2 kids. You should have at least 8, maybe
I
8
have
kids.
a picture of my 2 kids and my wife in my back pocket.
Only 2? Werewolves don't have 2 kids. They have like dozens, if not more.
He's
I'm
trying not to
also-
contribute to overpopulation, Fed.
Yes, exactly. Please don't murder.
All right.
The more you lie, the longer I'm gonna haunt you.
Time to vote. 3, 2, 1, vote.
No. I'm dead.
James, what is your vote? Just go ahead and tell us, hands up or down.
If I'm gonna die, then hands up.
All right, he's going down.
I'm going down with my buddy.
And James, what is your
Walk
role?
himself to the gallows.
I am a werewolf.
When all
Jokes
my
on you, he
Pokey-
was the seer. No.
When all my Pokey homies were dying left and right, I was like, it's one of them.
I went for after Chris got. I got so lucky though. I was like, it has to
You
be.
YOLO shot hit Colin.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, man.
I never turned into a werewolf, so I feel like it was unjust.
I gotta tell you, Jess, if I survived like another night, I was coming for you because I was like, I'm still alive. This is weird.
This is
She's the one I was cupided up with, so I was like, get her, kill us both.
Chris gotta be Chris always has that Among Us vibe.
Which I'm surprised that Jess didn't figure that out. I put Cupid on her.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that message, I'm like, somebody I know is Cupid.
Yeah,
All
Like,
right.
like a dead, like a
We are up to an 8-player village now. Hi, Oscar.
Hello, everyone. Sorry I was late. Needs to was crazy.
You're gonna take a second. I'm gonna set up a village, and Cloud's got to do a little bit of rearranging. I think we might need to change some numbers again. Oscar, are you using your camera or no?
Yeah, I'm using my camera. You can't
Okay.
see.
It's my side, not yours. Don't worry.
Oh, stupid side.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. Okay. So, Oscar, if you maximize Cloud's only Cloud's view, you will see everything you need to. You'll
Not
see the
only
numbers.
Cloud's,
You'll see the
only Cloud's.
names.
Okay. Oh, so
I'm ready to
I
be
got
number
6.
8 now.
Never
I'm ready.
Sorry, I didn't mean to mix everything up. Rename.
I'm number 7 now, correct?
So James is now 7. Chris is now 8.
Guess what I'm holding up first? If I get
Excuse
something.
It's not my fault you were cursed, okay? It's not my
Alright,
fault.
I get the curse roll. I'm really happy and stuff, and Chris comes right out and says, I think Colin's cursed.
I saw him like, oh man, really?
Got you. He got you quick.
This is pretty. I like this.
I'm just imagining when I get like werewolf or something, Chris is gonna be like, you know what? Let's werewolf this round.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start using your reach for the future weeks, Oscar, so you can get a bunch of people in here with our pretty setup.
Oh yes. Sorry. This week was zanier than it was supposed to be.
Man.
So I apololalo.
Sadly, you guys won't have me for too much longer, but I've got at least one more good game in me, and it should be fun with an 8-person village.
Yes. 8 prison villages are like the good size.
That's where it starts getting fun.
What is? Hold on. Oh yeah, we need to change that. We're gonna go ahead and do.
Yeah, but 8 people means we might just start killing people first round.
Oh yeah.
Overconfidence, and we have wiggle room.
You vote for info in the first round. You just kill somebody and
Or
Yeah, narrows it down.
here's a
I guess.
thought. Don't do that. Just
Or
throwing that out
Werewolf.
there is maybe
Wait.
not doing that.
Hey, I have white cast, so
wait, or
I have
if Ryan
sanctuary.
wants to, which I think he should put in the role, which I think either Sasquatch or Chupacabra, that if we vote for peace, they become a werewolf. Was that one of the things that kick hard?
No, the chupacabra actually wants to try and just kill everyone, including the werewolves, to be the last one alive. The boogeyman is the one that actually, if the wolves can't agree in a certain amount of time, they lose their vote, and the boogeyman gets to make a kill. That is in my set here.
Whoa.
But no, isn't the Sasquatch where, like, if the Sasquatch...
Oh, the Sasquatch, yeah, might be.
Yeah.
That one I don't have set up here.
Yeah.
Oh, when COVID's over, we've got all sorts of rolls we can throw.
Oh, yeah. There's certain roles that are a little easier to do when you're in person, so it's easy to, like, tap on people's shoulder kind of thing from a 6-foot distance, you know?
That's how I've always played Mafia in person.
Exactly. All right.
We've done, like, 25-person games of Werewolves. It gets pretty nuts.
I've played like a 50-something person Mafia.
This kind of
game in
reminds
person.
me of that one game that my old friends used to play. They did something like a Hunger Games type of deal.
Yeah, kinda.
But like when it gets to like 50 people that we have 3 different like werewolf groups or mafia groups, whatever.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
And
well, usually
so like 3 people would die a night at least.
I guess
we've done like when we've done our 50 group mafia groups. We usually have 2 or 3 moderators circling around, and then we'll also have depending upon who we have, we'll throw in a lot of the 2 kills.
Yeah.
Rolls coming out now.
Like all the bombers, just 5 bombers and a 50.
I found it really funny that I got witch last round and then I got wolf. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm thinking we get a 75-person game going, because that's what the OG box can hold.
Oh no.
That would be cool. That would be super fun though, actually, because of how chaotic it would be. I like doing those and just like flying under the radar. Just like nobody notices me until there's like 10 people left.
Yeah, that's when you can start cracking your knuckles and playing. You just gotta stay low early.
All right. Let me get this last roll out here.
I usually only do well in Werewolves until people have played a couple times with me, and then I don't do so well anymore.
And then they learn who you are. All right. Everyone has their roles. It is time to announce new roles in the village. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a village of 8, and we have 3 vanilla villagers. We have the Huntress. The difference between the Huntress and the Hunter is the Huntress wakes up at night, has 1 arrow, and can shoot it at night if she wants it, whoever she wants to. Once that arrow has been used, it is gone and can't kill more than 1 person. Then we also have the Seer has returned to help guide the village. And the Mad Bomber has returned. For those of you who do not know the Mad Bomber, this is the chaos added in. The Mad Bomber loves explosives. In fact, carries 2 bombs with him everywhere he goes.
Naturally.
If the Mad Bomber dies, he drops his explosives on either side of him and takes out the people neighboring him. In this case, number 1, which is Ferret, and number 8, which is Chris, are next to each other to complete the circle around. Let's say Colin is the Mad Bomber. If Joe is dead, Jess is right next to the Mad Bomber, so it passes through dead people and continues till it hits someone. So if the Mad Bomber dies, 2 more die as well. Then the werewolves have got some additional numbers. So there's the standard werewolf, and then there's the Fruit Brute. The werewolf that's decided it's going to live a vegan lifestyle. The Fruit Brute does not kill, but does get to add to the vote to decide who dies. Wakes up at night. If the werewolf is killed and the Fruit Brute is the only one left alive, the Fruit Brute cannot kill someone at night because they don't like meat. All right, any questions on the rolls?
Nope.
All right. Village, it is time to go to sleep. Just a note, the White Castle is on Colin. All right. Seer, please wake up. Who would you like to gaze into today? Remember, this is Werewolf. This is Villager. You see this. Seer, please go to sleep. Werewolf and Fruit Brute, please wake up. Find each other on the screen. If you cannot find your neighbor, I will be sending a message to you. Just a reminder, the werewolves do not get to kill tonight. It is night 0. Werewolves, please go back to sleep now that you know who your allies are. All right, Village, wake up. It's a new day. You find a body on the ground. You think it's actually Colin at first, but it's his evil twin, Olin. This must have been the work of Riss.
Oh no. He does a little chuckle. Is Chris cloning me now?
Alright, so we've lost Olin.
Wait, oh. Wait, what?
Wait, we
Wait,
can't lose Colin.
Was that part of anything, or is that just random?
It's just there's a dead body there. They're werewolves. You know the deal at this point. Have fun.
Let me think. So we have a Huntress and a Seer. So right now the Seer has a confirmation of someone. They might want to last one more round, so even if they saw a werewolf, they really wouldn't want to say it. And then the Huntress has a kill, but they might accidentally hit the Seer if they kill someone this coming night.
Could also hit the Mad Bomber.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. So we don't have a lot of information, and we have a bomber.
They could hit the Mad Bomber, and the Mad Bomber could kill both werewolves.
Could?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Is in between the Mad Bomber.
That'd be really bad luck for the werewolves.
That's true.
Yeah.
It would be a spectacular event.
What if you put in the Hunter try to kill someone next to them and it was a Mad Bomber and they died too? Like, that'd be fun.
That'd be great.
So it is risky to kill anybody because of the Mad Bomber. But I'm not quite sure what else we could do.
I'm trying to think. On deaths, are the werewolves going to not kill people next to them because they don't want to accidentally hit the Mad Bomber?
Very
Most likely.
We could find a lot of suspicion off of that, too. We got to watch out for that.
Well, then it would be
attack directly next to them.
Yeah, they might, like, you know, now that I said that, try and risk it, but...
Well, no, because that just makes Ferret and Chris as the likely people to die the next night.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Because they're in that weird, like, nothing there. Unless one of them is a werewolf. Oh,
Chris,
right.
the other possibility-
Yeah, it wraps around. So Ferret is touching me and...
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it wraps around.
The other possible thing that the werewolf could kill its Fruit Brute, if they figure out where the Mad Bomber is, and basically have where it's like 3 or 4 kills at once.
Would we be able to find out?
Cannibals?
Would certain people become more suspicious based on who dies the next night? Simply
I mean,
because.
yeah, every night somebody dies, we get more information.
So would that mean? Would that mean that whoever's the next numbers to the person who dies, does that mean they're less suspicious?
Yeah.
It just depends on where the werewolf and the fruit brute are, because they could be like, they could be really far apart, or they could be right next to each other, and it could be easy for them to just kill on a rampage far away from them.
Yeah, but if they end up killing, let's for example, if they end up killing somebody like away from them, they know they might be toying around the idea of not trying to kill the Mad Bomber too much.
Yeah, I kind of like enticing them to try and kill somebody next to them, because then they might kill themselves.
True.
I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is the village in a situation where, because we'll get more information from someone dying, it's better to go into the next night, or do we feel there's certain strategies we're not thinking about?
I think for round one, there's not really a strategy.
1 minute left in the day.
The only thing you could do is you could vote somebody out for information. Be like, okay, now at least we know we got rid of a villager.
Yeah, Chris, you still think I'm cursed or something?
No, you got like a little castle protecting you until someone dies, right?
Oh yeah, forgot.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, Colin's safe.
Yeah,
I bet Chris is just dying right now. He's like, oh.
I am. There's a part of me that's angry, but you know, it's whatever.
Chris
30 seconds left.
To vote off the dead child.
He's gonna wake up bright and early tomorrow if somebody dies.
Keep in mind, safe is
Kill
super low.
Colin.
You could still.
The Huntress could shoot someone tonight.
If they die.
I don't know, the way he said that made it seem like he was.
Oh wait, no, Huntress, not Hunter.
Yeah, it's the Huntress. So the Huntress could shoot somebody.
Chris will do anything to
They
get
could.
Colin killed.
I mean, we
Yeah,
don't want to do a
shot
Yoko
off.
because that's
Yeah.
way you don't.
We ran out of day, but that's okay.
This is
Village,
true.
it's time to go to sleep. All right. Seer, wake up. Who would you like to gaze at tonight? Seer, please go back to sleep. Huntress, wake up. You have one arrow. Would you like to use it tonight? Use a thumbs up for yes, a thumbs down for no. And if you wish to use that arrow, who would you like to use it on? Thank you, Huntress. Go back to sleep. Werewolves, wake up. Who would go well with a nice little fruit salad for the fruit brute?
Why did that make me laugh? Little
Fruit
fruit salad.
Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy.
Werewolves, go back to sleep. Stand by, GM loading. Give me 1 second, making sure I have everything.
Doesn't sound good.
No, I'm actually trying to keep track of the death counter this time. And like marking who's actually dead ahead of time, so I'm not trying to remember, wait, who did everyone say? All right. Village, wake up. It is a new morning. Oh, it's a nice warm day. We're past the winter, past the ice and snow. And You realize as you come out and you're enjoying it, you see that there's a door open to Jess's house. As you explore, you find her body has lain on the ground. She is dead. As you all shout for everyone else to come over and see so you can discuss, you realize there's another one missing as well. Fed is nowhere to be seen. You find out he also died in the night.
Was that everything?
That is everything.
Dang, brutal.
There are 6 of you alive.
Is it no reveal if they die at night?
Correct.
Okay.
So
Hunter
one of
shot.
them was probably Huntress and one of them was Wolf. We don't know which one was which.
We don't actually know that the Huntress was either of them.
Doesn't that mean Colin loses his protection now?
Yes.
Colin would
yeah.
lose the protection, and Cloud, they would actually
Just
both
lay
be...
on
Not yet.
Huntress is
not
different
yet.
than
Your
Hunter.
time will come, Colin.
If Colin dies, it's Chris. No, I'm kidding.
If I'm not giving off any cursed vibes this time.
There's no cursed child in this game.
Okay.
Cursed child.
It's only when that
Like in
one.
Harry Potter. Okay.
Ah.
So
Oh yeah, he is
So we
big haired.
don't know
Why-
for a fact that the Huntress was either of them, but what we do know is that the werewolf
What?
killed one and the Huntress killed one. Because the Huntress could have shot at one of them, YOLO shot, and still
and
be in the
then
game.
died.
No,
But they
the
could have
Huntress
also
isn't
died
necessarily
after they
dead.
shot.
Ryan, do you want to clarify that for me? Unless I'm wrong.
Say
Right?
that again, sorry.
I said the Huntress isn't necessarily dead because they could have been any of us and shot.
Correct.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Hun-
could the
Huntress-
Huntress be dead?
The
it's like-
Huntress, yes. The Huntress could be dead if the werewolves killed the Huntress.
Oh, okay.
And the Hunter fires when they die. So the Hunter can only fire if they're dying. The Huntress can only fire at night.
So the
They
Huntress
don't
shot.
have to die, but they could also die at the same time.
The Huntress shot last night.
Can the Huntress shoot every night?
No, there's
No.
only one arrow. So once the Huntress uses the arrow, that's it. So it is reasonable to assume that the Huntress did, since there's 2 deaths tonight.
So if the Huntress aims at the wolf and the wolf aims at the Huntress, who would have Brady?
They'd both kill each
They
other.
both die.
they both die at the same time. He grabs her
Double
neck,
death.
and then the wolf.
The Huntress went for a YOLO shot.
It would be funny if that's what happened.
It is very possible that they would go for each other just knowing each other, but it doesn't mean anything.
So my curiosity is there any benefit to the Huntress outing themselves since they've already released their bullet?
Yeah, if they're still alive, they absolutely should come out. But now the problem is, now that I've thrown out that strategy, it's easy for anybody to claim the Huntress, even if the Huntress is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that could easily backfire. Somebody does that. He's like, wait,
No, it
Just
was
gotta hope
definitely
that the-
me. I YOLO shotted.
Cannot attack because it doesn't like me.
man, I swear if I didn't have my
I
White
ain't any
Castle,
money mode again. I'm not gonna lie.
I just,
Counterclaim.
Okay.
to be fair, I owned my bite on
Wait,
Colin.
hold on. I'm pausing it for a second. Is anyone else claiming Huntress, or are we going with this as a fact?
I mean, we have no choice, do we? Anyone want to counterclaim Huntress?
no, that seems like a Chris move.
It was either Chris or one of the dead people.
I was gonna say, if it was Chris, was that White Castle really hurting you watching it there, going, "You can't fire at Colin"?
It was Colin was gonna be my choice. Like
Oh my
that.
God.
I
Yeah,
feel like I had a
man.
wasted arrow this game, but it's whatever, you know.
All right, I'm continuing the timer now.
Out for a turn.
Chris, why didn't you just wait a turn?
Yeah, you need a
I have a
death.
question.
I am an impatient man. I will admit to that.
Was the arrow taking too much storage space?
Look, I got a chance to kill someone on the first night. I wasn't gonna waste it.
Now here's
I just had to pick any mini money mode between Jess and Ferret since they were both far enough away from me. It wouldn't. I wouldn't risk
I'm right
myself
next
with the
to you.
Mad Bomber.
Yeah, Ferret's next to you.
Yeah, Ferret is literally right next to you.
He is? Oh, that's right. That's right. Because I'm glad. I wasn't paying attention too much, so I'm glad that just won that any money mo.
So here's my bonus suggestion. If the seer has seen 2 people and those 2 people are still alive, someone could claim seer. Hopefully the other 2 people are villagers, and then we will be able to eliminate half of the group as people we want to kill, and there'd be 2 out of 3 people who might be werewolves and what's left.
But what if Jess was the seer and I shot her? And what if Ned was the seer and got eaten?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm not hearing anybody making a seer claim, so it sounds to me like a seer is been killed.
So the seer might have died, but then also,
My bad.
a werewolf could claim the seer position and then clear like a werewolf, the other werewolf. So
I feel like the seer would have already spoken up by now,
claiming
right?
it.
So if the werewolf
nobody's
is dead,
claiming.
right? What if the werewolf is dead? Wouldn't you said the beetroot can't not kill without the werewolf because it doesn't like meat, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
So
there still could be a seer, but they just don't want to reveal. Maybe both people they cleared died.
That's true.
1 minute left.
So if the werewolf is dead or anything like that, I'm just gonna assume the werewolf is not dead. But if the werewolf is dead, wouldn't that
we'll
mean
find out tonight.
Wouldn't that mean the beetroot would be alive and it wouldn't have a chance of like getting it?
We'll know tonight if the werewolf died because no one.
Yeah, we'll know tonight. So we could just go until the next night.
True.
I mean, we only have 30 seconds left. We might as well, unless anyone has any like real suspicions.
Nah, I got nothing.
Chris.
Nope.
Chris seems pretty clear to me.
No, I don't think Chris is evil. I think Chris is trying to see if he wanted to kill Colin again.
Stupid White Castle
roll. Colin just for the heck of it.
Hey, I'm going over to Colin's house to kill him. Want to come?
I'm in.
5 seconds.
Let's do it. Let's go murder Colin.
All right, village, time to go to sleep.
All right.
Time to go to sleep.
Yay, I'm saved.
All right. Where are we at for night rolls? Okay. Seer, wake up. Who would you like to look at tonight? Thank you, Seer. Please go back to sleep. Huntress, wake up. If you haven't used your arrow, would you like to use it tonight? Thumbs up, yes. Thumbs down, no. And who would you like to use it on? All right. Huntress, please go back to sleep. Werewolf or werewolves, wake up. Werewolves, go back to sleep. All right. Villagers, wake up. Whole village, wake up. It's a new day. As you look around to see what has happened from the night before, you find that the door to James's house has been busted in, and there's just a trail of blood leading to the forest.
Ow, man.
You do not see any more of his body.
Jesus, what did you guys do to me? Let me serve.
There are 5 of you left in the village.
One of them just had a fruit salad, so you don't have to be that offended, James.
I mean, I guess, but I want to make sure what you do to my body.
Well,
he covered himself in watermelons and ran.
Still alive. I'm out at this point.
Say what?
I said, is the seer alive? Come out at this point.
I think somebody accidentally.
Oopsie shot the deal.
Hey.
They yelled at them.
So, Chris, I want to double check something. You said you hit Jess, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Fed got killed by the werewolves. That tells me something about spacing for the Mad Bomber. It could be Joe. It could be, well, it's not James. He just died. It could be Colin.
I would love that.
And it could
I would
be
love that.
you, but because I'm alive, and I'm between you and Colin.
I'm not sure.
Colin's alive, and he's between me and Joe.
Oh yeah.
Jess would have been alive, and she was between Joe and Fed. What's going on, Joe?
Not much. How about you?
I
don't know what you want from me. I don't know.
I have another question for the village.
Buy any bombs recently, Joe?
Well, that was actually going to be my question. If the Mad Bomber is between two villagers, or if the Mad Bomber is pretty sure they are between two villagers, wouldn't they want to out themselves so the villager team wins?
What are you talking about?
Well, there's no way they would know.
Yeah, how would they know they're between two villagers? Also, if they were between two villagers, Werewolf goes, sweet, 3 villagers.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
2 minutes left.
Like, here's the thing. If we suspect Colin and Joe...
Well, I suspect mostly Joe right now.
Mostly Joe? Okay.
My thing is, I personally think if the Mad Bomber suspects that they're next to a wolf, it would be good
just
to identify themselves. So that way they could be like, hey, yo, next to a wolf. Because, like, that should shield them from the wolves. And the village, we could just be like, you know what? Okay. Vote out the Mad Bomber. Hopefully take a wolf with them.
Or just the Mad Bomber reveals himself and keep him there. And if they don't get killed, the wolf's next to them.
Unless
that could also give us information.
And the fruit brute doesn't mind dying because they're useless without the regular werewolf anyway. That's a big if.
They might take one for the team. I don't know. If I was the fruit brute, I'd be like, I'm not dying.
I'd say I'm going to go to vegan heaven. See you guys later.
Vegan heaven.
1 minute left.
Yeah, I guess being a vegan werewolf might be a painful life.
All he can eat is fruit. And
I hate to do it to you, buddy, but I'm nominating Joe. Any seconds?
I second.
There's the nomination for Joe. There was a second as well. All right. Your reasoning, Ferret?
Mad Bomber math.
Mad Bomber math.
All right.
Mad.
So, I mean, that same math applies to Colin, and yet you targeted me. What's your reasoning?
My reasoning is I am the Mad Bomber, so if I die, Colin will go anyway.
Oh, plot twist.
Damn. Explosion.
I do love a good plot twist.
Hold on, guys. We're going to I just need everyone to be quiet for a second. Give Joe any last defense, or do you want to just go straight to the vote since you do have some time?
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm a villager. If you want to vote me off, you do you, sis, but I'm a villager.
All right. It is time to vote. Chris, need your vote in chat.
I don't know.
And 3, 2, 1, vote.
Whatever.
All right. It is 4-1. Chris voted up also.
I hate all
Joe, please reveal your role.
I'm sorry, Joe.
I mean, I was a wolf. Thank you.
Well, I'm not sorry anymore.
Village, Village, go to sleep. All right. If everyone is asleep, villagers, please go to sleep. I see you, Colin, trying to look at everything.
Bad, Colin.
I'll let Chris hit you with the arrow next time. Just be careful, you know.
Get another arrow. You know who it's aimed at.
Yeah.
Name it at me, Chris.
I'm
Be
sleep
crazy.
talking right now. Just don't mind me.
All right, Seer, wake up. Who would you like to gaze at tonight? Thank you, Seer. Please go back to sleep. Huntress, wake up. Would you like to use your arrow? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. All right, and who do you want to shoot? Thank you, Huntress. Please go back to sleep. Werewolves, wake up. Who would you like to target tonight? Thank you, werewolves. Please go back to sleep. Village, wake up. It's a new day. And all four of you are still alive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
got jammed.
I have.
So we know not to kill Ferret.
Yeah, we have to kill you.
What?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Absolutely
Why
not.
Really? No, no,
It's
no, no,
either
no,
you
no, no,
or
no, no.
Colin.
Yeah.
And
It's
I
Colin
think
or Chris.
that to
Well,
throw
Chris is
shade
the
off
hunt,
of one of
Chris,
the
right?
throw shade off one of the werewolves, you guys killed Fed, going, if Oscar dies, it's not a big deal anyway because he's just the fruit brute.
No, no. I think that Joe was trying to go for either Chris because he's next to James, or no, yeah. For me, it would be Chris more than anybody else because he's also close to
Chris
somebody.
is the one I'm sure it's not. So
All I'm saying is that
Why are you sure Chris? Wait, why are you sure Chris?
that YOLO shot is
Because
something
I
Chris would
flipped
do.
Jess.
Oh,
at the
you're right.
beginning
He's
of
the
the game.
huntress. You're right. You're right.
I
Oh,
went
then
up
that could be Cullen.
No. All right. So I voted for Joe,
The cursed
and
child.
Oscar raised his hand
Chris,
after me.
I'm pretty
just
sure we
saying.
win no matter what because it'll be a 2-1. So we just have to vote the two of them
Yeah.
out one by one, and I want to vote Oscar first because I think it's Oscar.
I think we should
You guys
vote
cool with
Cullen
that?
first because I think it's Cullen.
So is there a nomination?
I nominate Oscar.
Is there a
I'll
second?
second.
All right. Do you want time to explain your nomination? Or you want to just go straight to the defense since you've been
Go
talking
ahead
about
and
it
go to your
already?
defense.
Mad Bomber math.
Mad Bomber math.
I maintain that it is probably Cullen, because I am not. I'm just a regular old villager. That's what I got.
Huh. What a coincidence. I'm a villager too.
All right. Anything else? Are you good, Oscar?
No, I'm good. I'm good. That's the end.
All right. Time to vote. And Chris, need your vote in chat.
Oh, do I vote now?
3, 2, 1, vote.
There's
1
too
second.
many villagers here.
1 second. Give me 1 moment to deliberate with our production crew. I will be right back. You can put your hands down. In fairness, Chris did not raise his hand. The vote is 2 against 2.
Wow.
Okay, so Chris, I
Does he
think
want to kill me that bad?
I think your White Castle is gone.
Chris, you're
You know, I should have
prolonging the
known.
game here.
I'm a
I
simple
should
man.
have known. Ooh.
Colin first. That's
Oscar was also
That's
slow
my
to vote for
condition.
Joe.
Honestly, I'm fine
Because
going.
I wasn't sure who the werewolf was. Like I thought we should go
Pretty
into
sure
another
you
night.
were.
All
sure
right.
you were his buddy, but
It has been decided you need a majority in order for the vote to go through for daytime. Because a 2 versus 2 is not majority, the vote does not pass. Oscar cannot be nominated again until someone else
So-
is nominated. The day
Right.
continues.
So to prove that I
I
am not a
nominate
werewolf.
Colin.
But wait, Chris, to prove
There-
that I'm not a werewolf.
There is a nomination for Colin, by the way. But you continue, Oscar.
To prove that I'm not a
Second.
werewolf, you still are able to do another stalled vote between me and Cullen. However, I still encourage you to still vote Cullen because I believe he is the actual werewolf. That's
Well,
not Joker.
the end result's not going to change here. You're both going to die no matter what.
Yeah, I second my own vote. I'll go down.
All right, Colin did second his own vote. Looks like we lost James there for a second, but that's all right.
Yeah,
I
he's
get
actually
going no because it's just everything shifted. All right, so Chris, go ahead with your explanation.
He doesn't have anything.
Give him a chance.
Let's hear it.
Colin's a dirty werewolf.
Chris, you're wrong this time.
I think
that's
he's
fair.
a little biased.
All right.
That's fair.
I'm thinking he might just be a little biased.
Colin, your defense.
Yeah, I just,
What you got, Colin?
I think he's a little too close to the situation. I think his judgment is clouded.
Come on.
You guys,
Don't be like that, Colin.
Is that not the reason?
You're prolonging the escape. I have to go to bed.
All right, time to vote. Chris, I think I know what your vote is, but go ahead and send it to me anyways. And 3, 2, 1, vote.
The gross callous.
Why'd you kill yourself?
3 votes for yes, 1 vote for no. Colin dies. Colin, please give your roll.
I am a villager.
Yep.
Village, please go to sleep.
Oh,
I'm so shocked.
My bad.
Couldn't listen to me. Couldn't listen. You can go through all the rolls. Can you just go to the fruit and, let's wrap this up.
Hold on. Seer, wake up.
Chris, if you're somehow the seer.
Thank you, Seer. Please go back to sleep. Huntress, wake up.
Sorry, I forgot to mute myself.
What's up?
Yep. Huntress, go back to sleep. Werewolves, wake up. Got it. Okay. All right. Werewolves, go back to sleep. Village, wake up. New day, same shit. Let's go.
I nominate Oscar.
I second.
All right. Do you want? Do we even? Okay, Scott, Ferret, you want anything? You want to say anything? You just want to let's see what Oscar
Stop
has to
holding
say.
me hostage, Chris.
Chris might be a werewolf. That's my
Oscar,
defense.
your defense.
That was my defense. Chris might be a werewolf. He's definitely acting evil. Let me put it that way.
I can't disagree. He's acting evil.
All right, fair. Chris, give me your vote. Three, 2, 1, vote. It's 2 against 1. Oscar, Fruit Brute.
Yeah.
Villagers win.
I nailed both of you guys.
Joe, I'm so sorry. I played that so wrong.
So mad.
I'm so
sorry. I wanted.
No, we didn't know Scott was the Mad Bomber. That was the problem. What I should have done is I should have claimed Mad Bomber before Scott did. Scott would have counterclaimed me, and then it would have just been a vote off between Scott and I. And then it didn't matter which one of us died. If I died, Joe was still going to get another death. If y'all killed Scott, you would have killed. I think you would have. No, it would have killed Joe, wouldn't it?
Chris wasn't
the seer.
Right?
You could have claimed seer and said.
Yeah, I would have killed Colin and Chris. Yeah, we would have killed 3 villagers. So that was my bad play. Thank you, Fed.
Yeah, in what Cloud was saying is in that last round, if instead of voting for Oscar, you put Scott or Ferret up, Ferret would have died. So technically the werewolves would have won half a second before the entire village died.
That would have been self-sabotage.
That's true. I could have tried that too. Either way, it was my bad play. It'd been a while since I played Fruit Brute. I forgot like the little nuances you got to do where you actually do have to lie about a roll.
Yep.
If you're Fruit Brute.
By the way, Chris, one arrow. You can't shoot Colin every time, every night.
Did he do that?
Look, he kept asking if I wanted to shoot someone again, so I answered. Okay?
I want to shoot
Why
you.
you wake me up unless you got a job for me? All right, just let me sleep.
Great job.
Did they cut you off at the arms store? Were you
By the way,
allowed to get any more arrows?
Fed, thank you for those. That was amazing. For those of you that didn't know, Fed was the seer that round, found a werewolf, and died that same night. Every night I called the seer after that to wake up. He had a nice note for me and the werewolves.
Fed, which one did you find, me or Oscar?
You. I went I skipped.
Oh no!
I went first. I was like, got Scott. I was like, villager. I was like, skip Colin. He's White Castle. Nope. I'm not gonna go to Joe. Joe's like, Ryan's like, werewolf. I was like, yes. I was like, and then I was like, I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die because there's I was like, I'm gonna die.
So then I call the huntress next, and it's Chris, and I'm like, "Who do you want? Do you want to use it?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Okay, who do you want to use it on?" He goes, 4. And I'm like, "Wait, that's close to Fed. Hold on, which one is Fed?" Fed survived. Oh wow. Werewolves? Who do you want to kill? 5. Well, there he goes. All right, never mind. He's gone.
Imagine if Chris killed Fed. Like, Fed fights the werewolf.
Like, okay, Fed wakes up in the middle of the night. He's a seer. He's gazing into his crystal ball. He finds something. An arrow goes flying right past his head. He looks at that and goes, "Oh, thank God I survived," as a werewolf comes up behind him and just eats him.
I'm really genuinely upset though because I was contemplating the first night we woke up, killing Scott.
Really?
And I changed my mind because of the discussion during the first day where they were like, "Oh, they're going to kill people who are far away from them," and I was like, "All right."
Yeah, I accidentally turned you in that direction because I wanted to kill Scott too, just because I usually always kill Scott. But like,
you would have taken out the huntress, the mad bomber, and a villager all in one.
Well, he had a little puppy in his camera. And it was so cute. And like, I didn't want to kill him with the puppy next to him. So
puppy shield.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Well, no, I'm sorry, Joe. I'm not sorry about you, Scott.
How would that have worked?
It's my fault because I've thought about it. I was like, no, Scott is obviously the first shot, and I just didn't.
Colin would have died with the White Castle because Ferret would have been the first kill. The White Castle would disappear. Then the Mad Bomber's bombs would go off, killing Colin. So that's how you kill Colin first round when he's got the castle. You take out the Mad Bomber next time. Just so you know.
2 people though wouldn't it have gotten Joe?
No. If you had shot Ferret, Ferret would have died, Colin would have died, and you would have died, but you would have taken Colin with you.
So
that sounds like a dream.
Okay. All right.
Chris figures out a way to bypass my White Castle.
That would have been an automatic werewolf win, wouldn't it? Because you would have killed half the village in like one go.
There were 8 people in there, so that would have been 3 killed. Plus, if the werewolves didn't kill one of the 3 of them, then yes, the werewolves would have won because it would have been a 2-on-2.
Yeah, Chris, if you were always going for Fed and we would have gone for Scott, that would have been game.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Darn it!
So mad.
Me too. Now I'm mad too.
All right.
Scott, we'll let you go. Thank you for playing.
All right, Ferret, you're out. This will be our last streamed game.
I'm gonna go to bed as well. In the morning.
Okay.
Good night,
well, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you,
Ferret. James, thank you so much for joining us. This was a lot of fun.
Hey, thanks for joining. Tell your friends, and if we can get more people, we'll keep doing this.
Absolutely.
Tell your friends about it, and we'll start trying to build this into the Thursday schedule. We've
Jump
been
into
looking to do Thursday community game days, so The more people we can get in here, the more fun we can have. So tell your friends.
I definitely.
Yep.
I
Among
definitely
Us,
like
Jackbox
it.
Party Pack, Werewolves.
Among Us.
Among Us. Yep. We're up for all sorts of games.
Got some other ideas up my
Mhm.
sleeves too. You'll see. Good night, everybody.
All
Good
right.
night, Scott.
Good night.
Thank you. Ciao.
Good night, guys.
Night, Scott.
Good night.
Oh yeah,
All right, we
I
are
did.
down to 6, I believe.
Yep.
It's still a usable
Yeah.
village.
It is a usable village.
You have like 2 special rolls and that's it.
We're all special roles.
Oh god, with no reveal even in execution.
Everyone's a different type of mafia. They're all just killing each other.
That's the April Fool's joke that I will do one day as a moderator. I will have everyone sit down in a village. I'll come up with all these roles. I'll give everybody a werewolf. And then when the werewolf gets called, everybody opens their eyes at the same time. It's just like, werewolves win!
All right.
I'm waiting
No,
for that
it's
day.
my favorite is where you basically don't put a werewolf in. Everybody's a villager, so nobody. You just keep calling roles in certain roles, just like certain key ones, and then basically everybody's got to figure out that there are no werewolves, and then basically it's like it's the kill the moderator.
Offing people like at random.
Yeah, they're just the villagers are all crazy, and they're like, "There's werewolves everywhere."
It's a lot of people don't like that game. We did it once at a con, and people were like, "That is mean." That you're just basically. It's like people end up calling it like if there's no werewolves in the thing, is that you're basically killing off people because you suspect them.
Yeah.
But
I mean, yeah. It's the Salem witch trials. That's literally what that is. There were no actual witches at the Salem witch trials.
Yeah, no.
No. In theory, in theory, not necessarily, but like I know teachers have done that where they will start doing. I have teacher friends that will do the way they teach the Salem witch trials. They will do a big game of werewolf or they call it witches, and they won't put any witches in there, and they're basically like you've got to kill off witches, and kind of like give them explanations of the Salem witch trials of like why it was bad that you were just killing random people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's rad.
I can't wait for MacFest to come back so we can do tournaments again.
What I did, which was kind of different from this, is like a lot of the times on the first round we would like elect a mayor in like a bigger thing, and that town mayor would kind of like run a lot of things and like lead. But like you could elect like a werewolf or mafia member as the mayor, and they would kind of be like represent our leader, so it could backfire.
Then in Ultimate Werewolf, it is mayor counts has 2 votes, and then the one interesting one, which is Miller's Hollow. Miller's Hollow is that if the mayor is killed, all specials lose their power.
Ooh, that's rough. But actually, that's actually a good balance though, because I forgot to play with that rule once with Miller's Hollow, and the mayor just got automatically offed because nobody trusted who they were.
Yeah, I mean, like if you elect the mayor, like what we did, like they weren't given the role beforehand, and nobody knew who they were. Like they were elected the first round, so a lot of the times they got killed the second round. But if we had like something like a guardian angel who could like choose somebody to protect for a round, they would like always protect the mayor like first round.
They have some of the new roles. Brian, did you end up getting the new Bezier Tower cards, the ones that came out in the Extreme?
Yes, I think I'm getting those.
I'm getting those. I haven't gotten them.
I haven't gotten them yet. No.
Yeah. But one of the new cards they have in there is the Werewolf Seer. So the Werewolf Seer.
I want that one.
Is like I think the power is looking for they look for the Seer, and if they so like something like along the lines of that, I forget what exactly.
It's like the sorceress. And and a regular werewolf combined.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And then
And I like that because in my opinion, whenever a werewolf is by themselves, they should be a werewolf seer because they need something else to power up themselves if they're all by themselves trying to eat an entire village, regardless of how big it is. Usually they're good for like a 5-person village. But like,
if the werewolf has somebody that really trusts them, that's all good.
Yeah,
I won't really vote for them.
The rule of thumb that we usually play when we moderate werewolf is for every 5 villagers, we'll add a werewolf in. So for every 5 we add a werewolf, depending on how big the game is, and to make it go faster.
All right, we've got an interesting game here. Cloud, let me know when you're ready. You made me wedged now?
I'm Rocky now.
All right, make sure I'm on everyone. There are new. Yep. All right. So we have some new roles. I will be sending them to you in just a minute. There are only 2 normal villagers this game. There is a revealer. The revealer gets to make a decision. If you point at someone and they are the werewolf dies. If they are not a werewolf, the revealer dies. The revealer does not need to point, so they can choose not to. There is a Tanner in this game. Tanner wants to die during the daytime. They win if they die. The game will continue for this one. But what will happen is, our house rules is if the Tanner is voted out in the daytime, the next day the village cannot vote to kill anyone because they have to deal with their mistake. There is Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary, if Bloody Mary is killed by the villagers, will start murdering villagers every night. If Bloody Mary is killed by the werewolves, will kill werewolves every night. So that is just going to throw it into the works. If the werewolf kills Bloody Mary, game might be over almost immediately. And then there is, of course, the standard werewolf. So there's actually 3 teams in this one.
And
any questions on the roles?
Wait, so the Tanner, if they get voted out, they win?
They win. Game will continue, but they get a victory.
But does everybody else lose, or just...
So there's different ways to play the Tanner. Some games, yes, the game ends, Tanner wins, everyone else loses. I like to throw in that it actually messes with the villagers because they voted the Tanner out, so they're going to have to deal with a day with no kill. The werewolves basically get a free kill because of it.
Bloody Mary. Does Bloody Mary win with the wolves if voted out by the village?
Yes.
Okay.
And the opposite is true. If the werewolves eat Bloody Mary, she wins with the village.
Bloody Mary changes teams based on who kills her. Yes.
So she starts as a
you just get to haunt somebody
until killed by the village.
Correct. Then she joins the werewolf team killing villagers. And a Bloody Mary kills separately from a werewolf at night.
Wait, what is Ryan on the stream now?
I am actually Tifa now, I believe.
Tifa. Okay.
All right. All right. Who am I on? We're in rolls. Here we go. We're going to put that out. And
my phone away from my camera. I love this fruit.
You get that. You get that one. You get that one. What's Cloud doing now? Yep. I'm the village idiot now.
Aww. Only because we love you. Are you making the face? No one can see it because the village idiot picture is right there.
But we can see it. And that's what matters.
Oh god.
And there it is.
And you get one more rollout.
Autobots. Roll out.
All right, everyone should have their roll now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should...
You did it perfectly. I don't know why. It was just
because even though there were two deaths at the same time, Jess, you were selected first, which means you have the White Castle. Having fun, Cloud? I can't help you with that one.
Can't help you there, bro.
If we have a bigger game, we should have like Cloud's Judgment. Somebody just gets struck by lightning.
I love that. New card.
Oh, with larger games, there's a whole vampire team, there's monsters, there's all sorts of stuff.
Teenage vampires.
I give you. I'm slowing it down. I'm trying to give you time.
He knows what he's doing.
Last time we did this, I got into the rhythm and I started going faster, and I just start getting messages from Cloud going, "Slow down! I'm not ready yet." And I'm like, "Oops." All right, Village. It's actually. We have no night zero rolls. So, welcome to the new village. You all have come to this village over time. You've dealt with so many, cursed villages and attacks by monsters and things, and you've been told this one's actually very peaceful.
Finally.
Slice them in.
It's wonderful. But last night, you all had the same dream. It was that I was just gonna say, Chris just came through with a werewolf mask and just started shooting arrows all over the place, and somehow they all hit Colin. But when you wake up, you realize Colin is still alive. But this must be an omen that werewolves are among you.
I don't buy it.
I like to comment that I met Colin and Chris today, but I still had a dream about them last night, so I guess I had to get the prophecy.
So we're just going to go ahead and start off with the day. If there's anything you all want to discuss, or if you just want to go to a night and see what happens.
Personally, I don't think werewolves exist.
They probably don't.
We have a very complicated setup.
It's a controversial stance.
Because we could kill
werewolves don't exist.
We could kill a Tanner and then we'd be effed for a night. We could kill Bloody Mary.
I do not want to do that.
Yeah, and then we can kill Bloody Mary.
But the Tanner can't reveal themselves because then the werewolf would go straight for it. Right?
Well,
I guess so.
I think the werewolves would want the Tanner alive because if the village accidentally kills them, they get a free
then the werewolf gets.
Yeah, werewolves want the Tanner to be killed during the day.
Yeah, so Tanner cannot reveal themselves.
Yeah.
And the Tanner doesn't want to reveal themselves because then they can't win. Because they don't win with the village. The only way the Tanner can win is if they're killed during the day.
Yeah, we can't work with the Tanner.
Okay, that's all right.
We can't be like, all right, Tanner. So they're on their own schedule.
Depending on how they want to play it, would be Bloody Mary.
Or also, a werewolf could just say, "I'm Tanner."
Yeah.
I'm Tanner. So really, the only real good villager that we have is the revealer, and that person would have to they're the only thing we got. Like, it's not a huntress, it's not a hunter, it's not a seer, it's not a witch.
They're
Yeah,
glorified suicide bombers.
I will tell you,
No, they're depowered.
the
suicide
revealer,
bomber.
by the way, will die to everyone here except for the one werewolf. Everything else will cause them to die if they point.
Yeah, the revealer's gonna be scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The revealer is probably that one power that is probably not effective unless we have more information. But I think, depending on how Bloody Mary wants to play, if they want to win with the village, they should reveal themselves. So therefore, werewolf's not going to obviously kill them, and therefore we don't kill them unless they, want to play where they just off the village and the werewolves win. But that's something that we might have to consider.
I say the revealers shoot their shot. Win some, you lose some.
No YOLO shots from revealer, please.
The yellow shot for the revealer is probably not smart move because that is the only defense that we have against the werewolf.
Yeah.
Well, we could also vote the werewolf out. I mean, I feel like that's
It's
defense.
a 1 in 5 shot.
I would almost agree with Cullen because, like, the revealer has to survive at least one night so that they have less people to have to choose from. So that improves their odds. So I think...
I also think
I have a
the
question.
revealer kind of comes into effect if we're down to, like, hey, I think it's Jess or Oscar. Then it's like, okay, cool, revealer. Pick one. The revealer can be like, Oscar. If the revealer dies, cool, we vote Jess. If Oscar's the right one, then the wolf dies and we win. So, like, I think that's where the revealer really comes into use, is once we've started narrowing down who our targets are.
No, I agree with that.
I would disagree a little, only because I feel the revealer should do the YOLO shot on the second night. Because I think at that point they're playing Russian roulette with the werewolves at that point, in my opinion.
If
Yeah,
Jess
I'm not
is
saying
the
the revealer
revealer
should do
with
it
the White
now.
Castle protect her from dying from her own reveal. I'm not saying she is. I'm just asking a hypothetical here. I want to know because White Castle can't die, but revealer kills himself if they're wrong.
I'm gonna
How does
say
that work?
that the White Castle means they can't die from anyone else's hand, but
That's
they
fair,
can die from their own. So the revealer could still die if they point to.
Yeah, it's not our fault that time. Like,
1 minute left in the day.
Any other thoughts before we go into the next night?
yeah, I'm tired.
None for me.
My one question was answered. I'm good.
Okay. Do we want to vote to go into the next night, or
Yeah, I'll vote to sleep. Can
I
sleep?
nominate
Okay.
sleep.
I was waiting for it.
Nominate sleep?
Chris,
Any
you're
more
not
votes for
voting.
sleep?
I'll take a nap. Leave me alone.
Alright.
All right, everyone's voting to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to sleep then. So village, go to sleep. All right. Revealer, wake up. Would you like to point at someone? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. And who would you like to point to? Thank you, Revealer. Please go back to sleep. Werewolf, wake up. Who would you like to attack tonight? Werewolf, please go back to sleep. Village, wake up. You all gather for the morning normal greetings over by the fountain. But again, one of you is missing, and unfortunately, it is Fed.
Aw. Aw.
Do a good, nicer guy.
Sorry, Fed, you didn't make it through the night. But you did find a small chew toy next to his body, so you know.
I see Jess lost her White Castle.
Yep, so the White Castle is gone from Jess. It is a new day. And go ahead and discuss.
So I'm going to play hard, and I want Team Village to win, so I will be your Bloody Mary. So don't execute me.
Do we
Do
have
we
any
think-
counterclaims for that?
I'm fine with that, to be honest.
Do we think Fed was a revealer and he missed shot?
But then who would have the werewolf kill? Werewolf just be, I'm out.
Oh, you're right. There would have been. You're right. So then the revealer still has it. All right. So then we're in a good spot because I'm out. Fed's out. Fed's like out. I'm sort of out. So that just leaves revealer with.
Unless Fed was the revealer.
But
I think we would have.
Could be.
The revealer can't like point their finger at the werewolf when they attack them.
Nope. Revealer goes before the werewolf attack, and so if they chose not to point and the werewolf killed the revealer, then the revealer would be dead.
Wait, but if the werewolf was dead, wouldn't we be?
What a janky pet.
Wouldn't we just end the game?
Game would be over if the werewolf was dead. Yes.
Oh, okay. So the werewolf is still alive.
Yes.
So the revealer has to be still alive, right? Because the werewolf has to kill every night. They can't just opt out.
Yep. So currently the revealer has 3 people to choose from.
Okay.
Fed's dead. I'm. Okay. Bloody Mary. So good luck, revealer.
Yeah, I mean.
And there's a Tanner.
Oh, that's right. There is a Tanner.
So we can't only vote
The
people
third
out
party.
safely.
There's someone who wants to get voted out.
So we think Fed was the Tanner and he got eaten by a werewolf.
He could be the Tanner, the
True.
revealer, or
I don't see anybody making any Tanner moves. I mean, I don't really know what they would do, but
We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 people left. I
think we have room to do
an execution.
No, to just go to bed. What?
Oh, I wouldn't go to bed.
Jesus
I think it's one. Here's my argument. It's one werewolf. I think we should execute somebody today because even
But
if they
it's
get an
one
extra
werewolf
kill,
and a Tanner. So like that's 2 people
if we
don't want.
accidentally vote out the Tanner,
it'll just go straight to 3 people. We'll have a quick discussion. The werewolves get their free kill. We're down to 3. But I think unless the last 3 people are 2 villagers and a werewolf, I think at that point, if the revealer survives to the end, it'll still be fine.
If we vote out the Tanner tonight, today, that's down to 4 people, including the werewolf. Werewolf kills tonight and tomorrow night, so then it's just the werewolf. Because we don't get to vote anyone out tomorrow if we're wrong about the
we get the Tanner
today.
50 seconds left.
Tanner. Oh, you're right. Never mind.
There are 5 of you alive right now. Yes.
Okay, so they're
we have to be very judicious about who we're voting out.
That would have worked in a 7-person game. That was my fault. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, I don't think we can safely vote anybody out.
At least I know.
Neither do I.
Because
we don't have enough information, unfortunately.
Yeah, only Oscar is cleared as not the Tanner, and even then, I mean, yeah, it's basically a done deal, clear.
Yeah. So the werewolf is just gonna take a shot and hope they kill the revealer because that's the only hope we have left.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
I was like, what?
Apparently, that's what our production team thinks is going to be the victor here. So
thank you, Cloud. We love your opinions. Have a good night, everyone.
Village, go to sleep.
Yeah.
All right. Revealer, wake up. Would you like to point at someone? And who would you like to point at? Thank you, Revealer. Go back to sleep. Werewolf, wake up. Who would you like to kill tonight? Thank you, werewolf. Please go back to sleep. Village, wake up. You'll gather in the circle and find poor Joe is now missing.
No.
I hate you all so much.
We love you, Jeff.
Oh.
All you found of him was a pointer finger, a thumb, and a pinky.
How many people we had 3 villagers, right?
You had 2 villagers to start.
There's 4 special roles.
There are 4 special roles.
Bloody Mary and Revealer.
Mm-hmm. And so there are 4 of you left.
And I guess everyone who's left is claiming Vanillager, correct?
Yeah, so we don't know if Fed was a tanner or a villager. That would be the biggest thing right now. If we
Well, if Fed or Joe was a tanner, yeah, if Fed or Joe was a tanner, or any type of special role, really.
Yeah.
Because if the revealer's not here, then it's like it's time to kill everyone like crazy.
Yeah, one of them was probably villager. Yeah, or they could have gotten the revealer. That would suck.
I say we YOLO it. We have to reveal something, so we have some sort of information. I think.
Well, I know
Wait,
who
what
I'm
do you
gonna
mean?
nominate.
Wait,
Is there a nomination?
How you doing?
wait, hold on.
No, unless y'all actually agree to shoot somebody, I won't do it. But if we do, I'm nominating Colin.
Alright, hold on now.
I might second.
Well, we can't vote out. I mean, Oscar's definitely a
hold
no-go. Bloody Mary takes out the villagers. And
Chris, is that an actual nomination for Colin?
I don't know, because Colin or Jess could still be the tanner.
Yeah.
If the tanner was not Joe or Fed, then if we skip a vote next turn too, then it's just Werewolf's victory. So I'm honestly kind of scared to vote on them unless I don't know.
I think the revealer could out themselves at this point. I mean, they have a 50% shot of getting somebody next night.
Yeah, whatever. I'm the revealer. I was planning on trying to get somebody tonight, so
Okay.
I'm
So,
really been
I believe it.
holding back my urge to
Super
kill
finger.
Chris. Like I've just been like,
I am surprised I have not been laser fingered at this point. How has that not been? How have I not been
So,
vaporized?
I went into the
What is
round and
this?
they gave me the revealer roll. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna kill Chris first tonight.
Yeah, what?
And then, so then we were talking the first day, and then everybody was like, it would be really stupid if the revealer went and killed somebody the first night. I'm like, now I can't.
You know what? I did not get vaporized for that one thing. Yeah.
I'm actually, since but what if Colin's not the revealer and he just took a bloody Mary, a Hail Mary pass.
A bloody Hail Mary pass.
A bloody Hail Mary pass.
Well, I don't counter it, just you.
Yeah, but if I was the werewolf, I wouldn't know if I killed the revealer. So I took the risk of like one of you being the revealer, and like him actually.
And I think
the
and I think
revealer could be dead, and you could be just grabbing.
Exactly. That's what I'm
no
saying.
one-
He took a
since
Hail Mary
the real
pass.
revealer
Yeah.
can't counter it.
That is a very Hail Mary thing.
I mean, if we're
No
we
one
have
wants
one
to
more
die
round to
this
figure it out.
Yeah, I mean,
If 2 people die, then we lose anyway. If we kill Chris now, we might die anyway. Like, there's a lot of scenarios where we die. I don't know if doing nothing works in this case. I nominate
10
Chris.
seconds left. There's a nomination for Chris.
Ow, my feelings.
Is there a second?
I was thinking.
All right. There is a second. So, Oscar, your explanation?
I think that I feel just as safe. I believe Colin's reveal is true. even though it would be a very highly risky move with him as a wolf, I can't see us. I can't see going into another round being improving things in any way. So I'm just going to go with Chris having some sort of information if we make it into the next round.
Got it. Chris, your defense?
I don't know what to say to that. It's not me. Don't be mean. Don't vote me out. Chris 2021.
Wow, it's not like you
Just
have
with that picture right there, I love it.
Yeah,
I know. It's your face of that little puppy.
You wouldn't vote him up the island, right? Come on. Come on.
All right, time to vote, Chris.
Drown him.
Chris, give me your vote in chat.
For himself.
3, 2, 1, vote.
Okay, guess we're going
1
to the next
for,
night.
3 against. The vote does not pass. We are out of time. It is time for the village to go to sleep.
Oh boy, here we go.
So, village, go to sleep. All right. Revealer, wake up. Do you wish to point at someone?
Oh, shit.
Who would you like to point at? All right. Revealer, please go back to sleep. Werewolf, wake up. Who would you like to attack? Thank you, Werewolf. Please go back to sleep. All right. Village, wake up. A new day. But only 3 of you remain. For Colin didn't make it through the night.
Do I say who I am?
Oscar, you're muted. Hold on. Okay.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, you don't, because you died at night. So, I think we can assume. Wait, it was only one person who died. So, if only one person died, then that means that the revealer probably has always been dead, or the game hasn't ended. So one of you two is a werewolf, and now I have to figure out whether it's Chris or Jess, which is. Oh, unless one of y'all is a tanner and the other one's a werewolf, in which case I'm effed because the team I chose was the village team. So I get to pick who gets to win. I see what happened here. Damn, I thought I was helping and I didn't. I'm mucho unhappy about this eventuality.
I'm just waiting for Oscar to pull out. This has been his long tanner play the entire time.
God, I wish I was that smart. I hate you, Ryan. You made a trappy little village here. You trapped me. You gave me that role on purpose, didn't you? You bastard. I'm so angry right now.
So
because I want to know why I know, because both Jess and Chris have been like stone silent, because now they're like, oh wait, we need Oscar on our side to win. But now I figured out that one's a tanner and one's a werewolf, so it's kind of like I hate both your asses.
To be fair, one may not be a tanner. The tanner could be dead also.
No, I don't. I think this is the worst threesome of my life. And
Oscar, I'm just gonna leave this up here for you and just let you decide what you want to do.
Now I understand. I should have just been with Team Werewolf because horrid. This is so horrid. Okay, well, you know what, Chris? I was gonna kill you last round anyway. So, Jess, if you want to kill Chris, I nominate Chris, and you can
There's
win
a nomination for Chris.
Werewolf.
Okay, there's a nomination for Chris. Is there a second?
Jess, do you want your team to win?
I might
Oh,
use
wait.
this.
No, she needs to win. She's the Tanner because if I don't nominate her, that means that she can't win. Oh no, the werewolf won by default. Oh, God damn it, Ryan. You done messed it up. You know, shampooed us. So indecisive. No, I am decisive. No, I am not supposed to the entire world.
Just gonna put this right back up for you there.
Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, all I can do is get the timer to run out because she's not going to nominate somebody else.
You can vote to go to sleep.
Yeah, but then the werewolf wins automatically. So she has to convince a werewolf to lose the game by killing the Tanner. Oh, that's what you want to do, Chris. You want to kill the Tanner, and then she wins, and then you win the next night because you're technically still alive and the game still goes. So then Village just horribly dies, and then the two other teams win.
Ding, ding,
So
ding, 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 ding.
So I have to decide whether. So I basically have to decide.
So you're deciding if the Tanner wins or not.
So I want to decide how badly we lose. That's so bad. I feel like denying Jess her win. I feel like going, no, you don't get it, Jess. You don't get it. You know what? F it. This is. I fell into the trap. So my hat's to you, Mr. Ryan. Thank you. All right, I nominate Jess.
I second it.
All right, there is a nomination. Oscar, your explanation?
You know, if I'm gonna lose terribly, I'll lose so terribly that they talk about it for years to come.
I love how Chris has already voted. Jess, your defense, please.
No defense. Straight to voting.
All right, 3, 2, 1, vote.
I should have just not voted.
That's a 3-0 vote, Jess. You are killed. Please reveal your role.
I'm Tanner.
I was right.
I'm sorry, the village will not be able to vote tomorrow. The game is over because werewolves equal villagers, and werewolves win.
That's why you didn't vote to kill Chris that night.
By the way, did anyone else notice he just didn't say a single word until that point?
I noticed. Not one word came out of Jess's mouth.
Not a single word. We lost Colin here.
Wait, hold on. I noticed it, but I was already dead at that point.
Yeah.
Jess never quiet.
I almost noticed you just going, this is a real strong play you're doing right now.
I'm so unhappy because at first I got the role. I was like, oh god, like which side should I choose? Which one do I want to be? And I thought I was like choosing between like whether I want to wear pants or like shorts. But no, if you come out as a villager in that kind of format, you actually can screw yourself.
So Bloody Mary only can be played with certain. It cannot be played when other certain roles are in there. It's really meant when there's only 2 teams and not a third. But I was curious to see how this would come out with the Tanner, since the Tanner can't kill Bloody Mary. The Tanner would just be part of the villager team killing Bloody Mary. So it's still technically 2 teams on that. The fact that when I pulled up the randomization, I saw Chris is the werewolf, Colin's the revealer. He's going to point at Chris just for this, and it's game over first night.
Yeah,
and then he just didn't. And maybe not.
Didn't.
And then he didn't.
You guys you said it would be pretty stupid if the revealer killed somebody first round.
Except that the last night, the night you died, You pointed at Oscar instead of Chris.
No, I didn't point at Oscar. I pointed at Jess.
You pointed at
Which
Jess.
still causes
You
the die.
actually pointed at Oscar.
Oh,
Oscar's 4.
No.
Yeah, you pointed at number 4
They
according
both-
to.
Oh,
both-
yeah,
Oh, that was
Jess's
my
name
fault.
is. Oh, my mistake. Yeah, those numbers got changed. Either way, you still would have died from it.
Yeah.
It's just so happened that the werewolf decided to kill you that same night, so there was only one death
It
instead of
just
2.
so happened.
was
Chris, did you
between-
know that she was a
if-
tanner?
If
I
Chris,
did not. But
if Chris had attacked
I had a big
anyone
suspicion
else,
the Tanner was either her or Colin. So when Colin's like, "I'm the revealer," I was like, "Oh yes, oh yes." So if I can take Colin out, then Oscar's in a deadlock. I've got this. I've got this. If
I have
Jess
to
wasn't
say I
the
was
Tanner,
a
though, it
little-
wouldn't have
Well
worked.
played,
So I'm
Chris.
glad she
Well
actually was.
played, Chris.
I
Well
should
played,
have.
Chris.
I mean, like, I was thinking, like, man, I should have said I was voting for Jess so that they knew.
I was
like-
hoping Fed was the revealer, and I got him early, but that was not the case.
But it wouldn't have mattered if I said I
I
was
was
voting for
thinking
Jess because she was.
I
Just
thought
works
Fed
for
was the
me.
revealer, then I
Yeah.
thought Joe was the revealer, and then it turned out to be Colin. So I was wrong the first 2
Nope,
times.
just a
you took out the
basic-ass
2
vanilla
vanilla villagers.
Yes!
The 4 actual roles in the game. I'm sitting here chatting with Cloud, and he goes, "Well, this game's over now," and I'm like, "No."
No,
And I'm sitting here. Jess is just literally the whole game sitting back, just watching everything. I'm going, that is
why-
so sus.
That's why I
But-
went after Jess because.
Ryan, you need to save that format and you have to use it in another game because that I did not know that you could deadlock like that by just like
No, I've seen it I've seen a deadlock before. I've seen a deadlock.
All right, I am saving the actual roles here so I remember it for the
In, like,
future.
just add
real-
villagers.
in a real life
Yep.
like scenario, what would that one person be sitting there like in a deadlock? Like, all right, we know this person is the werewolf, but we can't kill them.
But I got there. I knew what the
It's-
situation
it's
was
the-
when we got there.
It's you in a room with a werewolf and someone who wants to die. Do you take that person out with you or not? So you're like, I'm dead anyways. I mean,
I lose anyway, so it's like, you know what? Sure, you get your wish. At least someone will be happy.
At least one human makes it out a winner.
all right.
And like, here's
Um,
my thing with your early
Look, if-
admission of being.
I'm sorry. I'd love to continue the chat, but let me do just a quick outro so we can end the stream, and then
Yes.
we'll continue our chat afterwards here. Thank you everyone for joining for Werewolves tonight. This was so much fun. Thank you everyone in the chat watching. We had a few people kind of talking, going, "Oh, I think Fed's the werewolf. Oh, I think this is what's going on." If you guys want to join us next time, join us in our Discord. Cloud, go ahead and if you could send that link in our Twitch chat so you can join our community Discord. We're always doing different events around. It's a play. If you guys want to play a game of Werewolves, whether it's on stream or not, just shout out to the villagers role in there. We can definitely get some people together for it. I want to thank everyone that we had with us today: Colin, Joe, Jess, Oscar, Fed, Chris, Ferret, and James as well. And shout out to Cloud for production today. I want to thank you all so much for that. We will be back on our Twitch channel on next Tuesday, where Cloud and I are continuing our Final Fantasy VII Remake playthrough. So join us for that, as we just finished Don Corneo, and we are heading back to try and stop a plate from falling on the Sector 7 slums. Then on Wednesday, we've got Ferret doing some more spooky games. He's going to try and finish up Dead Space 1 Wednesday at 6:30, so that's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see if we've got something coming up, maybe another community game on Thursday next week. And then I believe that Friday, Cloud will be doing some more Alien Isolation. Also, please check out some of our great content creators that are here with us today. Joe, I know you've got a channel as well.
Yes, I do. If you ever want to check me out, you can go to twitch.tv/thejoebrunson, TheJoeBrunson.
Excellent. And anyone else want to do a quick shout out for anything, any content creation you guys are doing, or any events coming up? If you guys want to see us when we get MagFest up and running again, when it's safe to get together, this is our big Werewolves group for MagFest so you can see us in person, accuse us in person from across the room, and enjoy a lot of fun. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye!